Okay, I'm coming.
Okay, there's 2 red ones, and it's the desktop and mic.
Oh, it goes beyond that for a bit. First bit.
Audio input capture is moving, though. Okay, cool. Then we got sound.
And it repeats.
Do.
Oh, are we live now?
I guess we're
Yeah,
live.
we're live.
Hello.
Well, hello.
As I'm teaching Lizzie the I Dream of Jeannie theme song.
Well, it's kind of, yeah.
It's
You know, like you do.
I only knew the first little bit. I didn't know that it like went on after.
Do I need to
I
explain
watched
this
a
to you?
lot of I Dream of Jeannie when I was younger. And now I'm going to be catching up on a lot of Get Smart.
Oh, I
Yes!
Get
Smart
For the-
is
for the
so
thing.
Good.
Let me know if you want to have a marathon, because I love that show.
That was a really good
It
show.
was so good. Wait, invite
I don't know
me.
where I can watch it, though.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Let me check at Scarecrow Video, because they might have it.
Okay.
Well, everyone, welcome to our
Hi.
Get Smart Marathon.
Invite me.
Would you guys like to join us? Maybe we'll stream it and we'll do like an
MST3K?
yeah,
3K?
yeah.
Oh, God.
That would be hilarious.
Where's my Twitch app? There it is.
Oh,
Trying to
God.
host, I swear.
Oh,
Me too.
man. So, anyways,
Wait.
we're back.
We are?
I
Shit.
think we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Scary, isn't it? How about we go around the table? Joe, it's not me, it's you.
What?
Who are you?
Hello, I'm Joe Louie. I do things at Xbox. I also run the Divi Loots Saturday night show called Liquid Tabletop.
It's the best.
Episodic content, so, you know, if you haven't watched so far, go ahead and jump in and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I am playing Sully Starfallen, the tiefling monk of the Spiraling Ginger School.
The spiraling ginger. I don't even.
All right, now your turn.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Elizabeth Bold. I am a part-time streamer,
Professional badass.
full-time Cardi B enthusiast. If you don't know who that is, I'm sorry. Live your life better.
I got
She sings
I
about
got
Bodax.
explained. I got explained tonight about who this was, and I'm
I
thoroughly
made
happy.
one statement tonight, and it spiraled into 5 different explanations.
It's the best.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm apparently the youngin' here. That's fine. I am
want to admit that because I
playing,
just had a birthday.
and I am playing Alius of Clan Dunsimi, a gnome rogue and the leader and most capable member of this merry band of individuals. I really do it just so that I can watch Joe out of my peripheral vision in the face that he makes. I'm also the only representative tonight of the Bold Clan, as the other member of the Bold Clan, who is usually here, is working right now
Oh,
and
we
probably
didn't make
watching
the-
us at work. And so everybody say hello to AJ.
Hi, Jay.
Wish you were here.
We should have made the stick
Okay.
figurehead, and we didn't.
So
Oh, no.
at the beginning of every session before we start playing, I roll my 3 main d20s to see which one I'm going to use that night.
Ruh-roh.
Do you see what I rolled?
I see the problem. I see the
I
problem.
rolled a 20, a 20, and a 15.
I would
Well-
prefer if you didn't bring weighted dice to my table.
That was just the first roll.
Yeah, get all those 20s out of the way.
Yeah.
If AJ and Joe had merged into one person, I think that would create problems for at least 2 people I can think of, myself being one of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I was
What?
going to go with
Where
AJ
is this
and
coming
Joe,
from?
but
Yeah.
I would personally
God.
love to see it.
No,
That-
I would not.
I
would
would.
like-
I like
think
my
it'd be
husband
fantastic.
the way he is.
I would like
I
to
feel
see
like
sure
some
Grizzly
fan
would
art.
also
hair.
appreciate.
I would like to see AJ with rainbow hair as well.
Yeah.
That would
Me
be
too.
cool.
Yeah.
That would be the best.
That would be
But I
cool.
would like to have that happen without Joe being like absorbed into some
Yeah.
kind of
Or
amalgamation.
obliterated.
of-
Or
Sure.
incinerated.
What, you got a problem
But
with Ajo?
we were
Whoa! Done.
we were
Done and
talking
done.
about scalping him earlier, though.
It's true.
Oh, good. Then it could just be a joke.
I'm Anna Geeks. Aww. Everybody here is very tired. I am a full-time variety broadcaster and working on doing more creative stuff soon. And yeah, I kind of do the full-time CEO producer. I'm delaying it as long as possible.
I know. I'm trying to like slowly move.
I also run a little channel you may not have heard of named The Geek Space. Geek Space
Yeah.
TV, twitch.tv/Geek Space TV, where we have such amazing shows as Leviathan, which has this lovely lady on it, and Games of Divinity, which has this lovely gentleman who's not here on it, and
This
a bunch of other
space of air.
crazy people who are amazing. I'm not on it, though.
Totally amazing.
I'm just behind the scenes. That's it. And I'm playing Cecil, a tiefling sorcerer, who's very excited.
Yay.
Hi, I'm Eric Benson, your DM, and I don't know why that got me. Maybe it's lack of sleep, but how are you guys tonight? We are continuing off on the last part of our adventure where you all made it to Bywater and you found that some little beasties were attacking the town.
Still pretty
And maybe those same little beasties could turn you to stone. Sully?
I'm not stone anymore.
You need to
Purple
use
it is.
purple, yeah.
I'm only stone where it counts.
She's stoned. You're drunk.
We did do some barrel racing. That was fun.
There was
Do
barrel
a barrel
racing.
roll.
No, I would have lost the race if I
Yeah,
did
that would have been very poor planning.
Yeah,
All right.
got very sick.
It's fair.
But you did talk to the Druidic Council there that runs Bywater, and also then you went and had a barrel race with the local armor smith.
Hi, Liz's cat. Sorry,
No.
chat.
Oh,
Lizard Eats Flies cat said hi.
oh, hey.
I mean, technically it said 7 UI space want space 9A little.
Hello,
That's
Sorry,
cat.
generally
carry
how
on.
my cat tries to communicate as well.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Also, that,
So,
that Bywater thing.
and that's
made me
where
laugh, so
that's
good
where
job.
we left off. You guys are outside of the armor smith. You have been not paid your wages. Well, AJ or
I signed a contract with no one but the tall one,
it's true.
and he seems to be taking a nap.
He's kind of
Therefore, no one is
saddled up against a pole near the.
He's napping in the back of the wagon.
Not yet. He isn't.
It's a really comfortable back of the wagon. I can attest to this.
It's true. It is a wagon back of sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the hay.
You're good enough. What do you need now?
I don't remember what we were doing.
Well, we had carts. We
Yeah.
got armor.
You had armor, carts. What do you want? Didn't I give you enough of my time?
I do think that is all we needed. If
Believe
not, we will
so.
return.
Great.
Yes.
And you are sufficiently
I just won him a whole bunch of
unstonified.
money, and he's super cranky.
I mean,
I don't know.
we're probably kind of like not even really worth the money that we spend in headaches that we cause. To be fair, I mean,
What
to
are
be
you talking
honest.
about? We're
I think the
adorable.
little one nailed it on the
I
head.
put the barrel back.
You made it better.
That's true. Now it's
Improved
portable.
it.
Somebody's going to be very confused why their barrel suddenly has wheels.
Yeah.
I believe there was something that we were going to ask the Druid Council.
Didn't we already?
No, there was some very simple questions that we should have been asking because we don't ask enough questions.
Did you call me little?
What?
But I don't remember what they were.
Isn't he a dwarf, too?
Did you call me the little one?
Well,
Are you trying to say I'm little?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You're shorter than I am.
I think you might want to
trying to, like, say
reevaluate that
I'm, like-
position.
Are you trying to say that I'm like not capable? Are you trying to say that I'm beneath your notice? Are you trying to say that I'm like some kind of weak little speck of dirt who you can't even be bothered to acknowledge or pay any kind of respect to? Is that what you're trying to say?
God, this isn't worth the freaking money.
You can give it back.
Well, I'll give you a tip. Thank you for the change.
Thanks. How much?
5 gold back. But good God, figure out your traveling companions.
I have. They're right here.
Good Lord. You got your own problems, bub.
Are we getting out of here?
Let's do this.
Did,
Onward.
so, did we ask him about the spitters?
The spitters?
Spiders.
The spitters.
No, what spinners?
Why are we here?
I don't know.
I was asleep.
Okay,
I got the glowy thing.
Lenny!
Lenny!
Lenny.
Lenny's asleep.
This is what happens.
All right.
One week, AJ, you're off, and it all goes to shit.
All right. We were trying to find the Tinker who might have an airship. We were also trying to figure out what's going on with the spiders.
The spider under the mountain.
The spider in the mountain. You know, the druids may have some sort of connection to nature that might be able to give us some sort of guidance on the spiders that we don't know about.
Or how to find weed.
Or how to find weed.
No, I asked them about that already.
Did we?
I did, yeah.
Wait!
The weed,
I
not
have
the
an idea.
spinners.
Yes.
We should go back to the druids, and we should ask them about the spider lady that's underneath the ruby.
Brilliant.
There's a spider lady.
Don't worry, you weren't there for that one.
Okay.
But we've all got glowy stuff now.
Glowy stuff.
Yeah.
No. 2/3 of us do.
I'm going to fist pound him.
And as you fist pound, the ring
Paper
glows
beats
and
rock.
rotates around your.
How dare you?
Did you just connect like a claw? Like,
Paper beat rock.
Shazam!
well, as you do this, your armbands spring forth and project light off of your wrist and start rotating around.
See, glowy thing.
Okay.
Just go with it. You're not that high.
No,
You're
but
not
that's
this
pretty
high.
Fucked up.
I know. Just go with it. It's all right. It was
All right.
consensual.
Wait, I'm not that high?
You're not this high.
Oh, good God! What are you doing over there?
Hotboxing. Let's go.
No, God, it stinks.
We need to get into the open
You
air.
would say that if you tried it.
Wait, are you still on the cart? Just for the hell of it at this point? All right, that's not.
I don't know what my leg status is.
That's legit. That's
What?
legit.
What is my leg status currently?
You have actually, during the race, at the end of the race, the petrification came off and wore itself off, so you can move now.
Continue wheeling.
Hang on, I'm gonna role play AJ for a second.
Wow, it was masterful.
I thought so.
I mean, I feel like you really captured his essence.
I
Yeah.
thought so.
I have zero idea what got said.
You're snoring.
Oh, okay.
Really loudly into the microphone. Yeah. Does AJ snore in real life? I need to know.
Yes.
Aww.
AJ has sleep apnea.
Okay.
And so do I, apparently. Just found that out, so that's fun.
Oh, fun times.
Listen, I stayed up all night to see if I snored, and I don't, so I'm good.
I do believe that's how it works.
Good way to check.
So, what do you guys want to do now? The city streets are bustling before you, a little bit more so than when the cockatrices were doing their business in town.
Well, back up to the druids. Sorry, back up to the druids?
Yes.
Very
That
well.
is that is the plan.
That is your plan, right?
That is my plan.
Okay.
So you walk back from whence you came, back into the large tree that held the Druidic Council, and you step back into the chambers where you still see the 5 council members seated up on their, let's not call them thrones, but their positions of power, so to speak.
I really need to know, are you guys just always here?
Young lady,
I'm sorry, that was disrespectful, wasn't it?
yes.
My
Says that
apologies.
This is a cloaked human who has a hood that's halfway crossing the top of his head, and he says, "We are conducting most important business here. What do you have left? Why are you back again?"
So we just had some questions that we had just sort of forgotten a little bit to ask
You
the last
forgot your questions.
time. They just
You,
occurred to us.
We gave you our time out of respect and thankfulness for saving our village.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, are you no longer thankful?
Shut up! Shut up! And you see this little gnome that's sitting next to him.
My people.
God damn it, Aldearn! Let him talk!
Thank you.
You're welcome!
I'll thank him in Gnomish.
Oh.
And switching back to common, obviously. So as it turns out, you are aware of the King. What the fuck is his name?
Hexagon.
That's not his name. Is that his name?
Are you
No,
sure?
it's
King who? What are you speaking,
King
please?
Hexagon.
Oh,
The king
my
in
God.
his sapphire castle.
Yes, Falkir.
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 We want to
Falkir.
know.
King Falkir.
Who the heck is Hexagon then?
1 week and everything goes to shit.
You know?
King Falkir happens to be sitting atop a giant spider
Yes.
underneath his throne room.
Interesting.
Were you unaware of this?
I believe I was
Are you
until
guys sworn
now.
to secrecy?
Oh, are we sworn to secrecy? She forgot. So we're just wondering if you knew anything about like giant spiders that used to roam the world.
and perhaps someone that is good with litigimancy.
Did you,
Let
Nancy?
me write this one down. Alius fucked up already.
It took all of 3 seconds, didn't it?
And he says, I was unaware there was any spiders being held in his kingdom.
I think held is the wrong word.
Tell me more.
I don't really know
Ali!
more. That's why we're here.
Ali.
What?
Ali.
What?
Then he showed me his bits.
What? Lenny said these are cards. Wait, doesn't this mean we get rerolls?
Yep. Something like that.
Yep.
Can we re-roll shutting up?
Yeah. You get,
Somebody can feel free to put a hand over her mouth.
you get
like,
one reroll. What? Yeah, well, hey, yeah. So, tell me, young one, what else? You mentioned this spider?
Well, first off, I'm not that young. Like, I'm an adult. And as a gnome, that probably makes me older than you. So, little respect.
We were just curious if
So you
knew
mean
they had
to
a
insult me?
spider
Shut up
problem.
and let her talk! And you see this little gnome jump up on her chair and literally smack the back of the lead druid. And then she sits back down.
Do you know why the dwarves left the... What rock is it?
In Gnomish, I'm going to ask the gnome. Do you know anything about giant spiders?
The only ones I know are down in Fellhaven. But you have just brought up an interesting point to us that we were unaware of.
This is the gnome talking?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the interesting point?
You just told me that there was a spider held underneath Falkir's castle.
It's not held there so
We
much
don't
as
know what... Do you know what...
They don't have a boot that's big enough to squash it.
She might speak Gnomish
Do
for
you know
all
s-
I
do you
know.
know
She
Gnomish?
does actually.
Okay.
I mean, we've been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
It's just they've
All
got
right.
a spider problem.
I'm sorry.
And they could possibly use some druids. That's all. Because they've got spiders everywhere. And they're like this big.
And she holds up her hand.
Like these big. They're like the size of my head.
Roll me a deception.
$12.
Somehow, I feel like you're not telling me the truth. Does your friend normally lie to the people that are in front of her?
No, never. She's the most honest person I've ever known. And I'm pretty insulted, actually, that you don't believe her. Because I've never known her to tell a lie.
Well, I've only known her to tell a lie from this point.
Well,
Because it doesn't... Your
Maybe-
words and hers don't seem to add up.
to be fair, it's less that I tell lies and occasionally I tell crazy stories. I spent some time in the Feywild. Have you been there? It's pretty exciting. But be careful what you smoke.
I guess so.
You want to try some?
No.
I'm very charismatic.
Sometimes she's so fanciful that she can even make the truth seem like a lie.
It's true. I'm wily.
Roll me a deception.
She's not lying on that one. I just rolled really, really badly, that's all.
Bloody hell. And I've got a reroll? Okay.
I
You
didn't
got one reroll for the whole group. You just got to decide what
I
to use
Oh,
it.
used my
okay.
tiefling reroll.
Yeah.
All right.
When you want to spend that, go for it. If you want to spend it now.
So I rolled an 8. Do I... Are we...
Nah, it's fine. We
All right.
we just need to ditch here, frankly.
We just need to, ding dong ditch?
Yeah, we
Just
need to
bail?
be like...
Just peace out, never mind. I rolled an 8. That, I'm guessing, did not properly deceive. That's fine. I often also seem like I'm lying.
Yes. Interesting. This is quite interesting news all around.
So anyway, switching back to common. Dwarves. There was something about dwarves.
What?
Do you know why they left the Blue Crystal Kingdom?
The Sapphire Isles?
Sapphires.
Tarth?
One short day in the Sapphire City.
What?
I need to
One
sage
short
my damn
day
dice.
To have a lifetime of fun.
Why do they roll really well when I don't need them to
What?
roll well, and they roll like shit when I need
Why
them to
did the
roll
dwarves leave?
really well?
We do not know. It was beyond our years.
Temporary.
So about an era ago?
We call them ages, but yes.
Okay. Do you know where most of them went?
I would assume into the west.
Into the mountains?
Yes.
Do you know anything about competitions to build stuff?
Excuse me?
Do they have competitions where they can show off their artificing talents?
It's more bits.
Possibly. It's beyond me, beyond my knowledge, but sounds like something those dwarves would do.
Is there not a dwarf in the council?
No, before you see a human, Aldenir, who has been talking to you, Nut, who was the gnome that was on Aliusa's side. You see an elf, a dragonkin, and a halfling are the last 3.
Should I be noticing something? Okay.
Whatever.
God, there was something that we come up with last time after the game, and I don't remember what it was. I was hoping being here would remind us.
AJ. AJ, are you watching?
Can we phone a friend?
What was in your notes that we're forgetting? It doesn't fucking matter. think, Joe. Think about who we are.
I know, but
I know. You for a half a second, you and AJ were playing serious D&D, and you had this epiphany. You had this moment of thought that you were like, "Oh my god, I know, I'm gonna be a smart player."
yeah, it's gone.
I have that effect on people.
I'm getting a contact
think
high
it's
off the other
called a
tiefling.
We're
contact
so
high.
sorry.
Is this all you came here to ask us?
Well, in fairness, we've asked you 2 things now.
I know, and it's getting quite tedious.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Your
For-
tiefling seems rather
Which one?
not this one. Oh God,
That's his thinking face.
I can tell. It looks like he's gonna break a gasket soon.
I think I need a drink. Where's a good place to get a drink around here?
What?
Where is a good place to get a drink around here?
Ah, the mead maker. 3 trees to the east.
And
Thank you.
Mid-level.
All right.
Really?
Mighty Mead Meldive. Have fun.
All right then.
I can't remember.
All right then. That's fine. No, let's go.
So, are you still rolling?
Yes.
You literally rolled in there,
Yes.
even though you can walk.
I'm working my upper
Oh,
body
more
strength.
bits.
So
Thank you, okay,
So on your new skateboard, you can roll down the walkway down the tree, and you do see about 3 trees down that, as you look up, you notice a sign for a meadery.
I need to get a drink, and I'll do a kickflip as I hit the bottom towards the street.
God bless.
Roll acrobatics.
So you jump off of you swirl down the tree, you jump off, do your kickflip, and land without flaw in front of a crowd of 2. And they look at you and
I will
One
bow
of
as
the-
I skate by.
But one of them is a kid that looks at that and goes, "That was the coolest thing ever," and learns how to skateboard and becomes a huge
internationally
sensation.
known among
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anthony Falcon was his name. Thank you.
Yep.
I was literally trying to remember what was that guy's name. What was
I mean,
that guy's
it's all right.
name?
He just had like 5 billion, video games that
No
we
big
all
deal.
played back in the
Yeah.
90s. That's fine.
Super nice guy, though.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You've
So-
met him?
Weird story.
That's cool.
As
later.
Sully, as you walk into the meadery, this smell of pure honey just overtakes you. And as you walk in, you get a couple drips that hit the top of your head. Sure you want to do it? And you look up and you notice that the entire ceiling is basically honeycomb.
How big are the honeycombs?
They're
Blame me
roughly
for this.
3 feet in diameter. Or I should say circumference.
There's some big-ass bees.
What? How big?
Point upwards. The honeycombs are like 3 feet wide.
We're in the meadery?
Mm-hmm.
This seems irresponsible to your patrons. This is like an OSHA violation just waiting to happen.
But you do see patrons sitting at tables, and these tables are made out of wood, not honeycomb, and they're slamming down their glasses. They're asking for more, and you hear from the back, almost like the kitchen, says, "All right, give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute."
I think this might be a franchise.
These bees are like as big as I am. These are huge bees.
They're huge bees.
I don't want to get carried off.
I am uncomfortable with this.
And then you see a little halfling come out, and he has stark white hair, short but spiked. And all he has on a set of overalls, but also an apron that goes across the overalls as well.
Can I make a small out-of-game request?
Sure.
Can he be a pirate?
You want him to be a pirated?
A pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, what can I do you for?
Now this is Arby's.
Well, I guess I walked right into that.
Yep.
And you see this little halfling walk out, spiked hair,
You're lucky you're my sister.
and you see you see as you get closer to him, you see 2 scars that cross his right eye.
Does he actually have a right eye? Or
Yes,
is
he
it
does.
just- okay.
So you want some mead, or what are you doing here?
please.
What? What?
Mead, please.
Sure. Sit down and pay me. It's just a couple silver. It's not that big a deal.
I will buy a round of meads.
All right, 1 round. And he shoots he throws a stick up into the ceiling, and you just see mead start to flow out of one of these honeycombs, and you see him throw 3 glasses onto the table in front in perfect position that the streams fill your cups.
Are there actually 3-foot-tall bees here?
What? What are you crazy? How would I fill this up? It's just for show.
But it has actual honey in it?
Yeah. Listen, I'm a good business owner. I know how to operate spectacular shows for my patrons.
Where'd the pirate accent go?
Arr!
Hey, not all pirates talk like that.
Don't stereotype.
Yeah, jeez.
All right, so there are not 3-foot-tall bees anywhere in this vicinity.
No, there's no bees in this vicinity.
No bees at all.
Wait, no bees at all?
Well, I don't know about anywheres, but
Where
not
did
right
your
here.
bees go?
What?
If there are
see
no
a
bees.
quest forming.
What?
Sir, yes, we will accept this quest and find your bees. Your poor missing giant.
We've already got like 2 quests going.
Maybe this one pays better.
Must find bees.
We haven't
Whoa,
even
guys, I'm good with the
offered us-
bees.
We haven't even negotiated the price yet. Like, look.
Hold on, I don't even need help.
He's
What?
found.
What?
We can do it, but for a price.
Do what?
We don't work for free, sir.
What? I didn't even ask for a job. What are you talking about?
Do you want your meat business to go under?
My bee business is doing fine. Look at all the people here.
But you said
But
you're missing
it's
your
going to
bees.
dry up without bees.
I got enough. I don't need the bees.
How do you,
You,
not
how
need
are
bees?
you going to make the honey? Is
What?
it synthetic honey? Are you scamming these people?
What in the...
Is this fake mead?
Hold on. Wait a second. You don't come into my meadery
Wait,
and tell me
wait.
I'm using fake honey and ask for labor that I don't need.
You're the one who told us there
Arr!
are no... You're the one who told us that there are no bees.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about
How can there be
import-export? We run various franchises around this entire realm. You think we only limit ourselves to one place of production of honey? I think not. I have this imported from the finest bees in the East.
And where's that?
So this is imported.
I'm not giving away my secrets to you.
Can I make a persuasion check?
Well, look.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, God.
I am most definitely not giving my bees away for you. Or my yes, that too. R.
22?
Nope. It was like a 24, so it was a nat 20 plus
Okay.
his.
Excuse me, sir, but we don't even know where the East is. So how could we possibly be of concern? You could just tell us where these...
I would like to assist his role.
Sure. If you you would just roll again, you get advantage.
Not as good.
Okay. So,
Which is too bad.
would you like to
'cause I
insult me
got
more,
a
or what else you want to
22.
do?
Kind of one off from a crit.
I'm still very confused about the status of the bees, but I guess we'll let it go.
I think they're really wasps.
Wait, is this waspy mead?
Don't you dare, sir, criticize my meat and call
I'm
it
not
that.
criticizing. I'm simply worried about your stock.
It's true, if we don't find your bees for you, nobody else is going to.
Good Lord,
Have you
where?
seen any accomplished adventurers such as ourselves come through?
I need to make
I
sure
think
that there is a
not.
consistent flow of alcohol through this land. Otherwise, I am fucked.
It's true, I've seen it. No, well, not literally.
They both suffer from great substance abuse problems.
I wouldn't say it's
Listen,
abusive.
drink
It's
responsibly,
just that
folks.
Yes, I am trying to. I need to maintain a constant buzz, and mead
I'm
seems
not
to be
proud
the
of
way
that,
to
Jay.
do it.
I agree.
Like
Pay
So
me
the
more.
where are the bees?
I'm not telling you where my bees are. I keep them secret. Why?
Secret
How are we
bees?
supposed to find you your bees if you won't give us a lead?
I don't need you to find me my bees.
Clearly you do, or you're going to run out of mead.
You don't seem
Have
to
you heard
know.
of hive collapse?
What in the hell are you talking about?
Hives collapse?
It's true.
Is it under the weight of all of the bees?
If they're this size, absolutely.
Are the bees in the east 3 feet tall?
Well, they're not short, but man.
We are going to have a very easy time finding these bees once you point us in the direction.
Why do you need to find the bees?
the bees.
We're looking for transport up the mountain, and a large bee might be the way to do it.
No.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Really?
No.
Yes.
And you own a bar.
Okay, valid point, but still, dumbest thing I've ever heard today.
Fair enough.
I have not signed up to be transported by giant bee.
I'm kind of not okay with that, too.
What if it stings me?
It'd be like being stabbed with a sword.
I don't want to be stabbed with a sword either.
Good.
So swords are not a good method of transportation.
Flying swords.
This is what we've established.
Yes.
Flying
Okay, do not
swords.
fly by sword.
Do not fly by sword. Got it.
Okay, so bees.
Yes?
Do you have any honey cakes?
Yes.
Oh, can I have some?
Sure.
Thanks.
I will
How
also
many?
have
Just
2,
2,
3.
3.
All right. A 1, 2, and 3. Honey cakes. R.
Thanks.
This
They're
bee
good?
good.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. It tastes kind of waspy.
Hey!
You've
hey!
been around her way too
My
long.
meat is not waspy.
It's a tiefling thing.
Is it? That explains a lot, actually. I shouldn't judge you so much for something that is inherent to your culture.
It's cultural.
I'm very sorry for my cultural insensitivity.
Wait a second. We have culture?
Well, she thinks everybody talks like this if you're a pirate, so what does it matter? R.
That's not at all how most pirates sound.
That's what you want me to do,
I mean, aside from
matey.
the R.
I'm sorry, where are we?
Onward to glory.
Green honey cakes.
I've heard rumor, pray tell, fair bartender, that there are these things called rails.
Yes, they're magical, mystical, and they point you in different directions.
I
But it's
believe-
okay. We don't need those things where we're going.
I
Really?
believe that they are actually myth.
Fantastically well put, young one.
Remember, all birds are from
So do the
Brooklyn.
giant bees have natural predators?
What?
Like giant spiders
What about him?
Giant cats.
or giant cats?
That would be awesome.
What in the? What is going on here? You're
We've given him tuberculosis.
Do you suffer from a spider problem?
no, but
Do
I'm
your
wondering
bees.
why you're after my bees, talking about spiders, and now bringing up something completely irrelevant.
Cats with laser beams.
The hell is a laser beam?
I don't
Frickin'
know.
Piloted by sharks.
I don't know either.
They're
If you
kittens with
keep
laser
this
beams
up,
piloted
You
by
will get
sharks.
out of my bar, because I do not know what is going on right now.
Okay.
Well,
She picks
this
up
is
her
all
honey
very
cake
tasty. Thank
and her
you.
drink, and we all leave.
Okay. In confusion, Alius watches this happen, hesitates, and then picks up her cake and her meat.
Come along,
Pays
village
the
leader.
bartender for all.
That was the whole point.
No, pays the bartender
He kicked us out so we wouldn't have to pay.
and then takes everything.
Wait a second.
When she gets us out,
Wait a second. Did you
And
pay
as
for
you're like,
this?
as you're backing
Why
up,
did we leave then?
you just see the bartender just look at you in awe and wonderment of like, what in the hell just happened? Because he has no idea. And he just stares. It kind of gives you like a subtle bye. And you're outside of the meadery.
Are we having a picnic?
Okay, so we need to go south.
What?
What?
You hear from the bartender. Where are you going?
To find your bees, my
Oh my God! Never mind. Sorry, I asked.
South.
You know, he might know something if he's perked up at South.
She pokes her head back in. Hey! Is there something interesting about the South?
Well, it's a hellhole, but have fun.
Why is it a hellhole?
Oh, now you want to talk instead of trying to go after my bees. That's what you're getting at.
Wait, are the bees
Do
South?
you want us to go after your bees?
I
You
don't-
seemed very vehement.
Split all of our heads around.
You seemed very vehement that you wanted us to leave your bees to wander freely wherever it is that they've gotten
free
themselves
range
to,
organic bees.
and that you are unconcerned with their location, and we are trying to respect that, sir.
Finally. Thank
So,
you.
about the South.
What about it?
Excuse me, sir, you're being very nosy.
Why is it a hellhole?
You
What's
don't
hellish
know.
about it?
What?
What's hellish about it?
Oh, I don't know. Beasties, bees, not bees, not my bees. Beasties. Things that go bump in the night. Bad demons. Horrible giant spiders. We don't like the South.
Excuse me, what did you call me?
What?
Giant spiders?
Yeah, giant spiders. It's not a friendly atmosphere down there.
So this is in Dawnport or Fellhaven?
What?
Where to the south are you speaking?
Well, considering that Dawnport is to the east, I wouldn't suggest going south if you wanted to get there.
So the bees are Dawnport.
No.
The giant spiders are
What?
at Dawnport.
No, why would spiders be in a port town?
Water spiders?
Oh my God.
Tweeting the stream.
What? So?
I am not the party paladin. How dare you? And take it back.
Nope, that seems
I
accurate.
stiffed him on the tip. I am a master thief.
You stiffed him on the tip, but we could have stiffed him on everything.
I'm pretty sure after we poked our head back in, he would have noticed that we didn't pay.
I'm not sure that's the case.
He's a hardworking citizen. Why would I want to stiff him?
You
when
didn't
he
pay!
provided us? No,
You
I
paid-
did.
yeah.
We paid you We paid you for goods and services rendered.
So your bees are not in Fellhaven?
No.
Okay.
Why would I keep them there? You nuts?
I don't know. What's there? So we got beasties and whatnot?
You take that back.
What do you mean, what's there?
Sean.
Everything, anything evil that you could imagine lives down in those damn holes.
Holes, you
Holes.
say?
Yeah?
Yeah, because we were because we were going down. Remember, they already told us that the place that we had to go was underground.
So that's our way in?
Yes,
What?
What?
what? In Dawnhaven, right?
What in the...
Dawn's Haven?
Is the hole with which to get underneath where all of the nasty things are.
I never knew my mead was this powerful. You guys are bombs.
Hey, sir, have
Or
you
is that in the
considered- Have you considered franchising your operations?
I already have. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
How do you transport your honey?
What?
How do you transport your honey?
How do you transport your honey? Via wagon and
I don't
barrel.
tra- Transport
Currently, we
honey.
transport it by drinking
Apple
it.
cart.
This is not rocket science, people.
He uses
Arr.
apple carts.
How do you offset the cost of like bandits and things?
I have protection that guards my honey.
He
Are they
uses-
bees?
I'm telling
No,
you.
why would-
He uses a service that transports apples and bees.
How much is the people charging you?
What?
How much is
What are
your
they charging?
protection charging you?
On an average trip, 50 to 75 gold, depending on where I can haggle them down to.
Wait. How far is it that you have to transport this? Like, what is the mileage per garden?
I'm not falling for that, sonny boy. That's just going to tell you the radius of where my bees are, and I will not give away that secret.
Then your meter
Nice
is going
try.
to collapse. You're doomed from the start, sir.
What?
Are we trying to get some kind of actual information from this person?
I don't
we're just
remember.
fucking with him.
Okay. Because, I mean, I had an idea for how we might sweeten the pot, but if we don't actually give a shit, then...
Well, okay, so he says
pot?
the beasties are south.
Yeah.
and
That was unintentional. Don't even start with me, Cecil. What?
Sweeten the pot with honey, get it?
No, I was thinking of like,
No,
mead
just
might be
me.
good at arena games or some sort of sporting event.
Are we trying to set up an arena game?
I'm thinking of franchise options.
Racing?
Are we trying to set up shop here? I thought we wanted to get
Not
home.
my shop.
No.
What? You're not taking my bees. You're not
No.
taking my shop. And you're not taking my mead.
Cheers.
And we're not taking your
Cheers.
quest either.
What is with this quest stuff? I never even said I needed
Look,
help.
you've already said that you don't want our help to find your bees and that you're perfectly content with them continuing to go lost and possibly dry up your
Who
meat
said
supply
they
and
were
stuff that-
lost? You
That's
said they were
fine.
lost.
That's
said they
your
were
call.
lost, 'cause you're
And
not
we
here.
have been trying to respect that. You're the one who keeps bringing it up.
You clearly don't know where your bees are.
You seem to be really preoccupied with this whole bee business, and I just don't
I'm
understand
preoccupied
why.
because it is my business.
Excuse me. Blink if you're being held hostage.
What? Hey, look. A
I
bee.
said blink if
A
you're
bee.
being held
A bee.
hostage.
A bee.
Is it one of yours?
What?
You're being held hostage. Who are they? Where are they? We shall liberate you.
Holy shit! I make some good mead.
It is actually pretty good.
I agree. What?
You know, if we used the flowers from which you smoke to make the mead, weed mead.
Oh, then I might start drinking.
Maximilian, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so
Look.
we're going east and we're trying to find the bees and we're trying to get to Port Donsmouth.
You're not finding my bees.
I realize that you have no faith in our abilities, but trust me, we could do this for you.
It's
But we're
pretty-
not going to do it. We're not going to concern ourselves with his bees if we're not being compensated for
I just
it.
don't see how you can hide 3-foot bees.
Who said
That's
they're in
none
hiding?
of our concern because he has chosen not to hire us to find his bees.
I guess that is.
If that's what he wants, if he wants to overpay for his protection and to also
whoa,
not be
whoa,
concerned
whoa,
with
whoa.
the location of
That's
his
who he's
bees.
being
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Okay, so you need us to take care of this protection for you. I see. That makes sense.
Wait, no. I want to know how
clearly
you're going to
holding
lower my
hostage.
cost basis down.
I'm just saying, at least back where I come from, you're basically being taken for a ride with that kind of protection cut. How often is your bee cart really attacked? I mean, you're just hauling honey. It's not like it's the gold riches of the universe.
Well,
It's not like it's
It is
all of the
kind of-
coin in the realm
it's gold.
in color, not in worth.
Hey, speak for yourself. Don't insult my meat. I think it's worth its weight in gold.
I'm not saying that your mead isn't very fine mead. It is indeed a very fine mead. But all you're transporting is honey. How much is that honey really worth before you've worked your magic on it, sir, to make it into the delicious mead that we are enjoying today?
Yeah, I completely agree with you. But what
I
are
mean-
you offering?
What am I offering?
Yeah, what's your price?
Do
Well,
we-
it's hard. It's hard to say how much we would charge based without any sort of distance.
Without knowing where we would be going.
Listen, you just opened your mouth and told me you could go below 50 gold.
You know what? I
It's
don't
all right.
really think we
If
want
you
this
don't want to
quest
have an
anymore.
honest and open negotiation, that's okay. Just
How-
Wait,
continue.
maybe we should
I didn't
figure out
really
this.
say that. I just said that you're overpaying.
I don't think
You're
that-
the one
Which
who
I
then
can
pursues
infer,
the subject.
having said that I pay 50 gold, you're saying I'm paying more than I should.
I
Correct?
don't think he can afford to send us on this quest. Let's do the logistics of this. if we find these bees, how are we going to return them? This is going to be an expensive expedition. And he's already trying to lowball us.
That's true. We
I
can't be
just don't think
lowballed.
it's worth it. I think that we're just going to have to give up on this endeavor.
Well, I mean, you figure what? A gold a mile?
It depends. I mean, there are 3 of us, and then the extremely large half-orc that's out sleeping out back. Very intimidating. Extremely
And we will
powerful
probably
with a
need
sword.
larger carts to carry these 3-foot-long bees.
And we'd have
You're
to
not
tie
bringing
them
the
down.
bees.
It's about the honey now.
That's a lot of
Okay.
bees, too.
I'm just saying, it sounds like you're paying too much, but that's none of my business.
Yeah.
I'm not the business
That's fine.
person
Give me a
here.
price. Name your price.
I'd have to know where we were going.
No, you
in order
don't. You
to name
just
your
said I'm
price.
paying too much, so I'm just telling you name your price, and I'll give you the coordinates.
Well, you're paying 50?
Yeah.
Then my price is 49.
No.
If you don't care about having a real quote and a real discussion,
Hey,
then
listen.
that's not my problem.
That's fi-
Please continue to pay your 50 gold.
Yeah. Hey, listen. With my 50 gold, I know what's getting delivered. Well, you guys, you're new news here.
That's fine.
I mean,
It's
you.
not like we
That's
saved
fine.
this town or anything. That's fine.
Nah, yeah.
That's fine.
It's not like we were just the heroes making sure everybody survived and,
Yeah.
you know, like, that's
Yeah,
fine.
didn't get
That's
turned
cool.
to stone and
Had
eaten.
personal
Fine.
audience with all of the druids twice now.
Listen,
Right?
I get a
Basically
personal.
on a
It's like
first name
you get like a
basis.
dime a week.
Envoys from King What's-His Butt.
Oh, yeah, the
Falcor.
coin thing.
And media.
We're encores?
Rancor?
Encores?
Bankers?
I'm
King
not a
Bankers?
banker. I'm not a banker.
Are you sure?
Very.
She's
But
an
you've got all
honest
the coin.
criminal.
Bankers are criminals.
So you're not charging interest on any of the gold that you were holding?
No.
Okay.
Because I don't do loans, because that's banking business, and banking business is dirty.
Okay.
Protection rackets are a whole different thing. Anyway. Just saying.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Onward
Right.
to glory.
Your meat is delicious. Your
Quite.
cakes are also delicious.
I agree.
You're kind of crazy.
Good luck finding your
though.
bees.
I'm
Out the
crazy.
door.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, here's my meat. I didn't drink it.
All right.
And you walk out a second time,
I feel like we should have made that last another 7 minutes.
and as you
First
walk
hour
out,
of the show.
as you walk out, you see the streets still bustling. You do not. You see a kid rolling around on the mock board that you made with wheels. But other than that, it seems like the village is.
Wait, he took my board?
Yeah.
Thief. Lay waste to him.
He's a child.
Oh, I thought he
Oh,
was
I thought you left it on the ground.
No, I continued to skate.
Oh, okay. Never mind. The kid does not have your skateboard.
Okay.
You ruined a kid's dreams. Way to go.
Par for the course.
Yep.
Onward.
There's some kid in this fantastical world now that it magically doesn't know he could have had a skateboard. So what do you guys want to do?
Back to the blacksmith. And say, you know, you could probably make money off of these.
Well, I guess you're right. Seems interesting.
Your skateboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, your wheelboard?
Yep. So, also, you may think about building some sort of arc in which to skate upon.
Interesting.
We're not even sure, Red Eagle.
I'm wondering if I know what I could do. I could carve it out of a tree.
Yep.
You're a smart one.
And skate out.
That's it?
No, just I am
We're
planting
spreading,
that.
we're spreading wealth throughout this nation. No wonder they built statues to us.
We're creating commerce. We're creating jobs.
It's true. Which I think is more than Falkir has done in quite some time. With this rampant troll bridging and giant spiders on the loose. Holes to hell.
yeah.
Just left there.
So the hellmouths are south.
Yes.
The bees are to the east.
The bees are for later.
Okay, that's a side quest. We'll just put a pin in that.
Yeah, we'll put a pin in that.
Okay.
We'll just make sure that we complete it
And,
before
and
we
you
actually
hear
leave
from
this realm.
above, I don't need help with the bees!
Right. Just like you don't need new contacts in order to get your prices down. Uh-huh, sure. That's fine.
And you hear nothing back.
Silly land
That means I win.
pirates.
So, Dawnport.
I guess so.
It occurs to me if he's a franchise, he's not necessarily the franchise owner. He could be just a franchisee, which means he's getting honey from the franchisor. The center of operations.
Where is that center?
Well,
That
is it owned by the distributor
gooey
or the franchisor?
honey center.
Are they the same entity?
I don't know.
Surely if you want your product to be the same across all franchises, you have your honey coming from the same source
same
to
place.
all franchises.
It's true. Wait, why do we care about this again?
I don't know.
I don't.
Because suddenly it's
Oh,
the
that's
most
right,
important
because we
thing.
can't remember what we were doing.
No, we were going to Dawnport.
Yeah,
Star. Port.
Dawnport.
You are going there to find Cantrice Fizzbot,
Yes.
who is a local
So glad the
tinkerer.
person who takes the notes is here.
Yeah.
My notes are a little bit difficult to follow.
AJ's like just probably sitting at his computer at work, just like, I kept meticulous records.
And nobody else remembered.
That's why.
And then you were visiting. You need to go find her to get your, because she had an airship that you could possibly use to cross the Grayscale Mountains.
How did I forget the
Because-
airship?
Because we're trying to find Burnt Beard Stonehammer.
Burnt Beard Stonehammer, the first of the Meldine crafters that were made known to you, who's underneath Frostwing Peak.
Yes.
There you go, Red. Now you know. And where is that person? In Dawn Star? Port?
But you also found out that Fellhaven was in the forests south of Bywater.
Right.
But that is an actual side quest as opposed to the bullshit one that we've been making up.
Yeah.
Well, technically Fellhaven isn't a quest at all, but you did find out that in order to get the crystals that could possibly take you
Right.
home,
We have to go to.
they would be down in Fellhaven.
Right.
Because you learned from one of your visions that the spiders could spin crystals.
Yeah.
Yes. And we took the poison so that we could make it into weapons to kill the... Okay, now we're
It's all
back here.
coming
We're caught up.
back to me now.
Okay. Skate to the east.
Celine Dion. Canadian national treasure.
What about the Canadians?
Canadians? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So we're going east? Wagons. East.
Wagons
It's
east.
just the one wagon, really.
It's just the one. Did you drug him?
Who?
Did he get into your... Did he have one of your cookies?
I don't think so. I mean, it's not like I keep good track of the cookies. They're kind of
He's
dry
going to be
and
so
crumbly at
mad
this
when he
point.
wakes up and realizes that he ate your cookies.
It's not my fault. I don't know how he was
So-
getting my cookies. Blame Naya.
You heave Lenny into the back of the cart.
I'll supervise.
Yeah. and he falls into the back of the
Oh
cart.
my god, the airship is a giant bee.
I hope so.
And you head down the
It's
long
not,
road.
It just has yellow and black stripes on
Yeah,
the,
right.
on
Black
the
and
balloon.
yellow.
You
black
you
and
veer
yellow.
to the right as you were instructed to on when the fork in the road comes, and as you continue down the long road, you see in the distance what you would assume after 2 to 3 days travel. You see the sea, but you also see rising up out of the off the edge of the land a city that you could only imagine or you can only surmise is Dawnport. But what's interesting is the walls of the city aren't made of stone, but more it looks like they're made of
Honeycomb?
no. No.
Well,
Sorry.
It almost looks like it's made of ships, planks that have been put together.
did you say ship's plants?
Planks.
Oh, okay.
Plank. Planks.
And as the sun is starting to set as you get closer to Dawnport, and you see someone looking up from or looking down at you from the tower that is in the middle of the ramparts, where you see a door into the city.
Or the ramparts he watches.
What? Arr! See?
Arr.
Are you sailors? What are you doing here?
Arr. We are.
Hey, don't mock me!
But I'm not mocking you.
He's trying to communicate clearly.
I am trying to respect your culture. Today, that's of great concern to me. I have learned recently that I've been very culturally insensitive.
Well, it feels like you're mocking me right now. I don't know how to feel about it.
Oh,
Arr.
would you prefer I stop?
Please?
I'm sorry. What the fuck is God? Anyway, we're here as travelers wishing to merchant.
That sounds awfully vague.
Wishing
We
to
wish
merchant?
we want to merchant. Have you got a better idea?
Is it merch?
We want to. Oh, we're merching.
What?
We're
We're a
here.
merching band.
You're a band.
No, we merch.
You just said you were a band.
Right, we are a band of adventurers.
Seeking merch.
Are you selling or buying?
Buying. Yes.
I got 3 different answers from 3 different people.
Was it really 3?
I am the leader.
It's two.
Really?
answers
Because
from
I'm
3
starting
people.
to doubt that.
They doubt it occasionally as well, but it remains true. I hold the purse strings. I am the one making the determination of what happens to the coin within. We are here to buy.
How much?
Enough.
Good answer! Poof, and you hear a knock as a lever gets turned and you see this wooden door come slamming down in front of you. And the door lands about 5 inches from where your feet are. And you can enter into the city.
I'll skate in.
Wait, are we not? We have the cart though, right?
Yeah.
And a horse?
Yeah.
Okay, continue
He's
skating.
got the horse pulling him.
Okay. I will drive the wagon then, I guess. Inside.
Okay, so you start to drive the wagon in. There's puffs of smoke coming out of the back of the wagon, I'm guessing from Cecil.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
Generally, yeah.
Generally, yes.
Generally. And then the guard sees Sully skating around. Like, what in the hell is that? I kind of want one. Looks fun.
Where's your blacksmith?
What?
Where's your blacksmith?
He's back at the on the east side of town, against the far wall.
I will show him how these are made.
It's called Briny's Bottom.
Bryony's Bottom.
There aren't bees there, are there?
No, but bees? Why do you bring up bees?
We just had Arby's, and our stomachs are all upset.
I've heard of that. It happens.
It's very rich. My tum-tum is not used to such rich foods. I've been having a lot of lack of greens lately.
Well, that's stuff I didn't need to know, but enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My tum-tum is hurting. I need some vegetables.
Not nearly enough roughage on the road.
I think one of my abilities as my background is to find food for us all, like, while traveling.
You have been finding a fair amount of food, actually.
Yeah.
It's just all been buttered and fried and sugared.
Mostly pastries.
Saying on the road, okay? On the road.
We were on the road.
Metaphorical road. But as you cross into the threshold of this city, you notice that the walls were almost a charade. That the inside of the city is quite beautiful and pristine, and these planked walls almost seemed like they were meant to fool you into thinking there was nothing valuable.
So
in
it's
the
all
city.
a clever ruse.
One could say that.
A
Because as you walk in, the buildings are made of hewn marble and in the most spectacular of colors.
What is it? Sully, explain to me. What is it with this realm and using incredibly expensive things as random building materials?
Marble? Or
You said gold
hewn marble?
and then gold. Didn't you say gold after hewn marble?
No, I think you just want to hear that it's made out of
Damn,
gold.
okay, probably my wishful thinking.
Way to be in character.
Yeah.
And a Freudian slip within character.
Yeah.
Still, marble's pretty expensive too.
Well,
Just less transportable.
we are used to what is rare in our realm.
Yes. I'm gonna make a mint off these jewels when we go back. We have to go back.
Yes, please.
The exchange rate is gonna be crazy.
Fair point.
But you see, the streets here are bustling. It's much busier than Bywater was, and you see all different races of beings, all different you see not monsters, but creatures that you wouldn't normally see walking in a normal in a regular city. For some reason, you see Ettins walking around the city, just walking as though they were normally here, not out of place. People engaging with them, talking.
No dragons though, right?
You don't see any dragons
No
yet.
giant spiders?
No giant spiders.
No giant bees.
Unfortunately, no giant bees in this town either.
That's good.
You say there are no giant bees?
No giant bees here. That you see yet.
Time to leave. Are you thinking about importing giant bees?
It seems like that could be the source.
Giant bees?
Yeah.
Source
Yeah.
of what?
A lot of things.
Honey?
Yes?
Alcohol?
Yes.
What else?
Wait, wasn't that part of the conversation? Did you call me honey? And you're not offering me alcohol?
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
So, if we're able to get more of these stones and transport back and forth between our world and this world, we could create a rather lucrative import-export business transdimensionally.
And all you hear in the back of your mind, Sully, is the beekeeper or the mead maker saying, "Import, export."
Import-export.
Import. Export.
It could be the bee's knees.
It
Okay,
could be
you
worth,
get disadvantage on your next roll. That was shitty.
It could be worth so much more than my sack of sapphires.
Yes. Whatever raw materials are here,
And we would control the supply.
yes.
We have to be able to get back.
But,
And then come back.
but,
And then go back.
but,
And then come back.
But
spiders.
What?
We need spiders to make
Silk?
the thing to get us back and forth. Is that what I heard?
Maybe we
Well,
can get like a bunch of stones
well,
from the spider.
all right.
Maybe we can strike a deal with the spider.
And then how are we
or
gonna
we do the same thing that they did with the poison.
What's that?
Harness it. If they're already evil,
What are you saying?
I knew
they're
I
a
said
natural
it.
Are you
resource.
saying that we should subject? Are you saying that we should subject this whole realm to the mercy of the giant spiders for our import-export business?
I am saying we relieve this realm of their spiders.
Oh yes, of course. No, that was absolutely that was what I was thinking as well. Yes,
And in doing so, turn a little coin.
yes. Turning coin. Yes. Don't call me a freaking paladin.
Bee economy.
See, it sounds reasonable to lizard eats flies, and she's a lizard who eats flies. Already part of the insect economy that we are looking to create. Already a potential consumer. This is genius. This is genius. I might make you an honorary member of Clan Dunsemi.
I'd have a last name.
Aww.
Isn't that cute? Not that I have the power to do that, but I mean, like, I could talk to my mom if she would ever speak to me again. But, we don't have to worry about that right now. So, what are we at?
All right,
Successful
so-
spider business. Wait a minute.
We find we go to Briny's Bottom. We find whatever taverns are nearby, and we find the Tinkerer.
Yes.
These are our goals for
Fizzy butt.
Fizzbottom. Fizzbottom?
Futzbolt.
Fitzgerald.
Fuzzy butt.
Fizzpod. Fizzbad?
Fizzbutt sounded good to me.
But it's a Ms. Fizzpod.
Fizzle
Ms.
Ms.
Ms. Fizz.
Ms. Fizz.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We
All
have
right.
goals.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you write the goals down? I don't know where my pencil is.
Wow, you guys really do take each other's roles when you're gone.
All right. What y'all don't know is before every damn game, AJ asks somebody for a pencil. Either me or him or somebody throws it at. Thank you.
I don't write things
All
down
right.
anyway.
Skateboards, airships, and booze. Bees.
Boobs?
Bees.
Boobs.
Booze. Boobs?
Boobs or bees? Or booze? All?
All of them.
All of them.
Okay.
Okay, we have our to-do list.
Great. What do you want to do?
Skateboards, airship, bees, boobs, and booze.
Okay.
It is a Starbucks cup, apparently. And a lone mic.
Well, usually we put up a stick figure on a mic stand, so next time, AJ.
Did you put a stick figure of me up on a mic stand when I was
No,
sick?
we
I was going to
didn't.
say, I thought I watched that.
We gotta
But
start
I was
breaking
kind
that
of
out.
like in
yeah.
a haze, so
That was
It was
season
yeah,
one
it was
thing.
that was a season one
Oh,
thing.
got
we
you,
got
I
we'll
got
have to
you.
bring it back because it
that's all right. That's all right. I still feel appreciated.
yeah. So, you're now still standing in this bustling street arguing about bees, boobs, and
Bees.
something else.
Boobs. Booze.
Booze, that was it.
Yep.
Fizzy butt.
Airships.
Fizzy butt. Parentheses. Ms.
Yes.
Mrs.
Miss.
Miss.
Ms.
defeat spiders.
Yep.
Import. Export. Profit. It all fit.
I wonder if she could use the crystals to create some sort of gateway.
Maybe we could cut her in.
Yes. See, this is what we should be leading with since, we have nothing to offer.
Yes. We don't even have the location of the bees.
So,
Did you hear that?
I swear I'm going to take away these phones.
No, someone back there
Oh.
shouted, "Why are we arguing?"
See, you guys don't argue, you collaborate.
We do.
Yeah.
We solve problems. We find solutions. We
So what are you guys doing now?
manufacture profit.
In the middle of this bustling street.
Let's go find the blacksmith.
We know that they're on the east side of town.
We're going to go find the blacksmith on the
Okay.
east side of town.
Continue skating east.
So, Sully, you take the lead and skate in front of the cart. Alius, are you still navigating the cart?
Yes.
And remember Cecil? Yeah. Cecil, are you just sitting in the back of it, or what are you up to?
Chillin'.
All right. So as the
Watching
cart goes
backwards.
puffing down the one of the roads, you pass by normal stores you'd find in any town. Armorers, you find weaponsmiths, you find clothiers, pastry shops.
Is there a haberdasher?
There are haberdasheries that you see multiple haberdasheries.
Multiple haberdasheries.
Yes. This is a pirate town. I think they take their hats a little seriously.
That's fair.
But you do see, as you get closer to the eastern wall, you do see one armorer's that looks like the armory is actually made out of snail shells. But beyond that, you do see where the wall breaks down and you can see to the sea and the port and just ships upon ships inside the port docking. And as you get closer to the Barnacle Armory, you notice
Barnery.
the barnery. You notice one solitary dwarf hammering on his anvil.
Excuse me, good sir.
Yeah. What do you want?
Can you make more of these? Hop off my skateboard.
Sure. You want me to put you a board with 4 wheels on it?
What kind of bearings can you make?
Bearings.
Things that make the wheels turn faster.
Sure. I could make Albacian 9s. Is the highest rating that I can go on my bearings.
How much would that cost?
Full project for one. How much you want to spend on wheels?
How much money do I have?
How much for decent quality wheels are gonna get you going, but not necessarily gonna last forever?
You want me to make an inferior product that will eventually break down to fulfill the masses or at least one customer?
I'm thinking about possibly buying in bulk.
So now you want me to make an inferior product to sell to many people that could eventually hurt them in the long run because their materials are deteriorating.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I would like one good one, though.
Well,
I don't want built-in obsolescence in this device.
sure. Yours will be 30 silver. The rest will cost you maybe about 10 silver a pop.
Because everywhere we've been, they've wanted some.
Let's get like 10 of the second tier ones and one of the good tier ones for my friend here.
Gotta have the demo model.
Exactly. It has to be more rugged.
All right, that'll be 130 silver. Come back in 2 days. I'll see what I can do.
No problem.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know why you want these, but whatever. Freaking board with wheels on them.
Do you know
What are they coming to these days? Jesus.
Do you know where I could find Miss Fizzbod?
What? What do you want with her?
We have some business with her.
What kind of business?
Our business.
I don't know if I deal with people who deal with Fizzbot.
Why?
What?
Why?
What's wrong?
She's a crazy old coot, and that's why we keep her outside the walls of the city.
Well, now we've
She's
narrowed down
outside
our
the walls
location.
of the
Thank
city?
you.
Yeah. She almost blew up half the town last week.
Neat.
We were unaware of that.
Yeah.
Well then, I think it best that you tell us where she is so that we can stay well clear of her. Because she sounds very dangerous, and I would not want to get involved with this person.
You just told me you wanted to work with her.
Well, now I'm changing my mind. I have this new information that you have so graciously
Wait, when
provided
did I say
to
that
me,
I wanted to work with her? I just wondered where she was.
You said you had business with her.
which
Yes?
we are now going to be canceling, as you have informed me that she is a very dangerous individual.
Fine. You're absolutely right. So why bother going to see her?
We don't want to go to see her.
Good,
I want
stay
to
away
make
from
Where
sure
do we
that
know
I,
not to be?
How do I know to stay away from her if I don't know where she is?
I already told you she was on the southern wall of this town.
Outside of it.
Outside. Damn right
Excellent.
outside of it.
We'll definitely want to stay away from the southern wall and the outside of town.
Absolutely. Thank
Yes.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
We'll
You're
see
welcome.
you in 2 days.
2 days.
Yes. Okay, where is the best place to drink here?
What?
Alcohol. Where
Yes.
can we imbibe high quality alcohol?
Oh, it's at the Fallen Bee. It's about three blocks down.
Fallen Bee.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
We found
you
the
asked.
bees.
How big are the bees?
There are no bees. What are you talking
How do you
about?
make mead without bees?
Where have all of the bees gone, and why is no one looking into this?
Nobody cares about the disappearance.
You know what? I don't
of the
want to deal with
bees.
anybody and their bees anymore. Good day, sir. We will see you in 2 days. Thank you. Out the door.
Good day, sir.
Nobody cares.
What the hell just happened?
I said good day.
Can't believe nobody in this town
Why
cares
does-
about their bees.
Not just this town. This
Nobody
realm.
in this realm
Nobody seems to care about the
cares
bees.
about the missing bees.
just
Do they
forgotten
not
about
understand?
them.
Are bees not an integral part of the ecosystem in
How
this
can they
realm?
not be? What pollinates?
Perhaps they're all giant 3-foot bees, and they're like a scourge, like the giant spiders.
Oh, what if like the small spiders are what's pollinating? We really don't know the biological effects of this of
That's
this
true,
realm.
and we've also done a whole lot to disrupt it.
We
It's
really
not our
have.
fault. We've tried to be helpful, and people are rude to us again and again.
Okay, so skateboards, check. Airships, have a way. Have booze. We still don't know where bees, boobs, defeating the spider, or the import-export.
Well, I mean, boobs will present themselves when
One would
boobs
hope.
feel, that they are appropriate to do so. So we will not worry about that.
Okay,
Um,
as appropriate.
as appropriate. We know now where the booze can be acquired, and we also know where the fizzy butt is.
Yes.
So the question is, which is first, the booze
Fuzzy butt.
or the fuzzy butt?
Well, we have to leave town to get to Fuzzy Butt.
Fuzzy butt. Fuzzy butt. Fuzzy butt.
All right.
Onward.
All right.
See, Lenny agrees.
And she lifts up Letty's arm and points.
And as you lift it up and point with it, it drops back down. But it drops down on the side of the carriage, so his arm's just like hanging over the side. And
Definitely
waving
not
as
a
it
dead
moves.
body.
He's going to be so mad when he wakes up.
His arm's going to be asleep. Really asleep.
I don't want his arm to be asleep. He can't carry me if he's asleep.
No, just his arm.
I need his arm
He's
to
got
lift me
two.
up.
Okay.
It's very difficult to climb him.
You seem quite adept at it.
I mean, I prefer to be lifted.
Okay.
Onward!
Continuing on.
Okay, so you travel to the southern edge of the town, and there is a gate that leads out. And as you, the gate lowers as you get close to it. You drive out. You drive the cart out. You skate out, and you can see on the east. As you get out of the gate, you look to the east, and you can see this shack that's basically as close to the wall of this town as it can get. And you see it's a hodgepodge of stone and wood, brick and mortar. It's like any little piece that could be found to build this shack has done so. And above it, or coming out the top, is a smokestack that's spewing smoke from out bellowing out from the inside. And you do see a half deflated balloon that's covering 2/4 of the roof of this hut.
Like a hot air balloon?
Probably, yes. You would assume.
Is it attached to the house?
You can't tell right now.
What? How else would they have gotten the house out of the city?
If we asked to use the airship to get across the mountains, is the house going to have to come with?
Is the house the airship?
Are we going to be asking Miss Fizzbod to come with us?
I thought that was assumed that she was coming with us. Somebody's
With
got to
her
pilot the
house.
airship.
I mean, that would make the trip much more comfortable. Let's just talk.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it?
Yes.
Okay.
Fire!
Let's no fire, no burnings.
But how else is it going to go upwards?
I don't know. Magic. I mean, how does a balloon lift a house anyways? Magic.
A lot of balloons.
But they're just balloons.
Are you saying that something small can't do something great?
No, that is
Okay.
not what I'm saying at all. Small things, in fact, very often do great things. In fact, I would say that the vast majority of great things are done by very small things.
Well, then why are you doubting the power of a balloon?
I'm not.
Okay. On to the house.
Onward!
So you get closer and closer to the hut, and as you step closer, you can smell like a stench of almost burning oil, and you hear gears moving as you get closer. You hear ticking, and you just see more and more smoke bellowing out of the smokestack in the middle of the hut.
Sally, it's a bomb.
It's
Who's-
a bong?
You do see that
the
there is
biggest
a
bong I've
door
ever seen.
at the front of this hut. Who are you gonna knock? What are you guys gonna do? What is your plan?
Are there any windows?
You don't see windows, but you can see like cracks in the wall because of how all these different pieces, these different sundries have erected this hodgepodge of a hut.
So I'm going to stop the cart like a little bit away so it's still got some cover.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to hop off the cart and I'm going to sneak up to the house
Okay.
to try and peek through one of the cracks.
Sure. Roll me a stealth check.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you slowly make your way up to the house, and you notice that there is a very small crevice that you can look through. It's between a piece of wood and a piece of brick that are close together, but it looks like they just could not get these two pieces to fit. And as you look in, you can get a look, and you just see something moving in front of this slit. it goes back and forth.
Like a
and back
pendulum?
and forth. Yeah, it's very much like a pendulum. But as the pendulum is swinging, you can see somebody walking around on the inside, but you only get short glimpses as the pendulum moves back and forth.
In front of the door.
Huh?
In front of the door. Is it like a massive pendulum?
No, it's not a massive pendulum, but it's probably 3 feet in circumference, 3 or 4 feet, almost the size of the honeycombs that you saw at the meadery.
And this is in front of the door?
No, this is it. This is through the slit
Okay.
that you see. That's on the eastern
Where's the
side.
slit in proximity to the door?
It's about a quarter of a ways. You're on the western side of the hut.
Okay.
It's on the front, or it's on the southern side. The door's on the southern side. You're about a quarter of a clock.
Okay.
You're at 9. It's at 6.
Okay. I'm going to sneak back to my party. She's dancing around inside. And there's a pendulum. But it's not in front of the door, so I don't think we have to worry about it right now.
Onward! What?
So I guess we should go knock on the door.
You don't hear anything. You don't hear anything.
Hang on.
I'm not going to slam the door open.
I was gonna say, can't prestidigitation be used to like amplify?
Hello?
You don't hear anything back. You hear more noises of ticking and gears moving and almost sizzling.
Like it's loud?
Right.
Yeah, loud enough.
Thaumaturgy, my voice louder. Excuse me.
I knew we had something to do that.
Hello? Hello in there.
Nothing comes back.
Do we open the door?
I'm going to try the handle. Is
Okay.
it locked?
Nope. It's a turnable handle, and you can swivel it and move it. It's not locked.
Can I open the door?
Sure.
I'm going to open the door a little and peek inside.
Okay.
Hello?
So you open the door a little bit. How far do you open it?
Just enough to peek in.
To get your head in?
Just like to look
So
through.
you slide your head in, and you just see on the far back wall, you see a figure that's just chucking things in the air, kind of like she's searching for something.
Miss Fizzbot?
And then, as you say Fizzbot, you see a wrench come flying at the door, and
Ah!
the wrench hits into the side of the wall and buries itself about 3 inches away from your head.
Please don't try to kill me.
If I wanted visitors, I would have left the door open.
The door's open.
What?
You left the door open.
Oh, okay. Come on in.
Oh, thank you. We're going to come in.
And you see a short dwarf, or sorry, a gnome that has a purpled spiked mohawk, and she turns around and she has glasses on, but there are 3 separate lenses on each glass, or on each side of the frame, and 3 separate colors. And you see her click one down and one's blue, and then click one down and it's yellow. Who are you?
Are these
Who
the
are
same glasses
you?
that the old man had?
What?
Are these the same glasses that the old man had?
What?
I'm me, Liz, asking you, Eric. Is this the same glasses that the old man had?
They look very similar.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to stop and take a break.
Nice hair color.
Yeah, I agree. It's fun.
It's her color too.
Yeah.
All right, you said break, right?
Yep.
Break
That's where we're going to take a break.
time.
See you
Break
in a bit.
time. See you in a
Break time.
minute.
Okay.
Hey, friends.
Hi.
We're back.
We back?
I don't know, are we?
I don't
Checking?
know.
Well, the video's up.
Takes a little
Is
bit.
the sound on?
But
Is the sound on?
the sound will always be up when you switch back.
Okay.
Should mess with
It's
it.
just green line isn't doing anything.
What did you do?
Hello? Testing?
Guys, can you hear us in the chat?
Let's finish this level. It's very
Too
important.
exciting. Yay.
Can they hear us?
Unknown.
Yes, we're back.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, the fifth reel.
Thank you. Sorry, I make poor life decisions.
It's true. No, I'm joking.
But one of them is not apparently your choice of dessert.
Yes. What?
That was
What?
my poor life decision.
What?
What?
It took too long. It takes a really long time.
Oh.
For what?
My life decisions.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
So now we're back. A wrench has just been chucked at your head.
Yeah.
But
But then we were invited in, so
you
it's
were
all
invited
Gucci.
in.
And hair was complimented.
And yes, and as you see this gnome come up, she says, "Whoo! Whoo!" And she rushes over. She jumps over the desk she was working on, rushes over, and she takes her mohawk and puts it up into Cecil's hair. And she says,
I used mage hand to like put mine up in a mohawk too.
"That's cool. It looks so. Oh my God, they're the same color.
It's pretty awesome.
And she kind of tries to high five your mohawk with her mohawk. This is the best.
It's pretty cool.
And then she takes the two colors, one that was blue and one that was yellow, and now flips the blue up and brings it to red, and flips the yellow up and then brings down green. And she says, hey, you look familiar. You're my size. Oh, hey, where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from
Where are you
the-
from?
I'm
Where are you
from Clan Don't
from?
See Me.
What?
Clan Don't See Me.
Never heard of it.
Well, it's
Where
not
you
from this
from?
realm.
What? What do you mean different realm? What do you mean different realm?
Are we allowed to say that?
What?
I think that's
Why
fine.
not?
We're from a different
think that's
realm.
fine.
We're not from this realm. We're from another realm. Realms that are forgotten.
Weird. I like it. What in the hell are you?
Here,
you're like
apparently.
her, but not cool hair.
No. Afraid not.
His hair is okay.
And she flips up the red and flips up the green and brings down a violet and a black shader. You'll do, I guess.
Put
I
my
guess.
skateboard on against the wall.
What's that? What's that? What is that? I want to know what that is.
That's how I get around.
How?
I'll put it down, skate a quick circle around the room.
What? What? And she comes over and she pushes you off of it. And as she does that, she hops on and she starts skating around. And you see her jump up off the ground onto her desk and then start to glide around the walls with it. I want one of these right now. Right now. I want one. Or I'll make one.
Our distributor is currently in production.
Well,
Oh,
do
yeah?
you want to give her the prototype model?
I think that could be arranged. It's yours.
Thank you. I'm going to
I
have
like
fun
her.
with this.
Can we keep her?
So, other than giving me this cool, shiny new toy, what are you doing in my shop?
We are in need of assistance.
Okay.
We
What
have
do you
to
need?
get to
You know,
Frostwind Peak.
where I'm
Frostwind.
from, we kind of remember the things that we need to do. But that's gnomes in my realm.
It's been a really long couple of weeks. If you had been there, you would understand.
Sure, okay, great.
We have to
What?
get to Frosthaven
Frostwind Peak.
Why in the hell do you have to go there?
because we have to slay some spiders.
What? What?
That is the next step versus the end goal. There are some steps between that we're just kind of glazing over.
Ah.
You seem like a cut to the chase kind of lady.
Well, I mean, I like to know, what you're getting into, but what do you want? What am I supposed to do for you?
Airship.
Yeah, what about it? I got one. It's great.
Is this it?
The hell do you mean, is this it?
No, I mean, I don't mean any disrespect. I'm curious if this is the airship. Or if there is a...
What is this? When you say this, what do you mean this?
Is
Your
a balloon
home.
attached to this home?
Why in the hell would I attach a balloon to my hut?
So you didn't have to move all
So
your
you
stuff.
Can take your stuff with you when you go somewhere.
If I had an airship, in fairness, I would pretty much live on it all the time. That would be like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, I agree, but it's not my shop. I'm not going to turn my shop into an airship.
Why not?
This is your shop? What manner of goods do you sell?
What? I make things.
What manner of goods do you produce?
What do you need?
What do you make?
An airship.
I already told
An
you I got
airship.
one of those.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we need.
So we were told that we might be able to persuade or hire or in some other way offer you compensation.
And she runs up to you, and then as she gets right up to your face, her nose is almost touching with her nose, and you see her click back 2 different lenses of blue and yellow. It's just, who told you this?
We don't like him much either. Well, I don't.
What?
What? Answer my question. Answer my question. Answer my
What was
answer
the
my
question?
question.
I didn't hear the question.
Who sent us?
Who did send us?
Elvis.
Was it Valkyr or was it the druids?
The what? The who? The what?
It was Falkyr.
Valkyr.
Valkyr.
King Valkyr.
Interesting. So, what are you going to do once you cross this? You get to this peak.
Buy warmer clothes, probably.
It's a good point. It's a little chilly over there.
Yeah. We might want to do that
Fulfill
before we
our destinies.
Well, that's
Yeah.
lame.
go. It's really annoying.
I've never had a
we
destiny
just want to
before.
go home.
Why do you say that's lame?
Well, you could have given me a little more detail.
Are you still like nose to nose with me?
Yeah.
Are you flirting with me?
What? No. I just want to know what you know. What do you? Why am I bringing you there?
Cause we
I
wanna
blew
go
it once.
home.
I'm not blowing it again.
Cause we want to
We
go
seek a
home.
weaponsmith.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I already know what you want there.
My
Then why are
chat's
you
just not
asking?
connected.
Because I wanted to see if you would tell me what you wouldn't.
I was kind of sworn to secrecy. And I've already kind of blown it once.
I wasn't.
You gave
I wasn't
specifics.
sworn to anything. From what I can gather from the people that were sworn to secrecy, we have to like go somewhere and take some sort of spider poison and make some weapons out of it, and then we can use the weapons to kill some giant spider that lives under a mountain or a castle or something. It's all ridiculous, but in the end, we really just want to go home to a different realm where we need these special gems to get there.
But also we want to be able to come back and then
Alright,
return
so
again.
Elius fucks it up again. No. and she and
I didn't get any of this from her. I got it from like the.
Yeah.
This is what I'm remembering from the previous session. Stuff that was said around me that wasn't supposed to be at.
so
So it wasn't me, it was Lenny.
Lenny!
Fizzbot
He
stops
talks
looking at
in
her
his sleep.
and looks at you, and she says, I was wondering why you wanted to go to old Burnt Beard.
Want is a strong word.
Burnt beard? Right. Fizzbutt and burnt beard. I should put that in between defeat spiders.
Well, I'll make you a deal,
Okay.
hair friend.
Yes.
So, right now, just right now, not before, just right now, not 2 days ago, just right now, my ship is broken. If you can go fix my ship, I'll take you where you need to go.
What's the need?
Oh, just, a little thing called the engine.
What happened to the engine?
Shitty goblins, these shitty goblins.
City goblins?
Shitty
go-
goblins.
Hobgoblins?
Hobgoblins.
Yes.
Do we have to go beat them up?
Did they steal it?
Yeah.
They stole the engine.
Yeah.
Why?
I have no
Do they
idea
have any
because
idea
they're
what it is?
assholes.
That's clear.
Listen, Palandria kicked me out of the city, put me on the walls, and expected nothing to happen to me.
That
She can
doesn't
go to hell.
sound- that
And
doesn't
because of
sound-
that, these
sounds
goblins
like-
have been raiding just my camp.
I'm gonna be honest, that sounds like they expected nothing to happen, because they're jerks.
Yeah, I agree.
Clearly. Of
Yeah.
course we will help you.
Thank you. And I will help you.
As long as it's not going to lead to our deaths, I mean, we'll do our best. Perhaps some more information for us to aid you. I don't know. This isn't really my forte.
Where are they?
I'm not very good at planning.
Well, seeing as they like to attack me so much, they're just on the coast, south of here a little. Half a day's travel, you can't miss their stupid little cave. I went and visited it myself, but then I realized, how the hell would I carry out an engine?
Oh, goodness. How big is it?
It's not big, but not bigger, It's about 2 of me.
Oh, okay. So that's a reasonable size. It would be difficult for you to carry.
Yeah.
Well, we have a wagon.
So about one
and
and
a
a
very
half of
strong half-orc. He's sleeping.
How did you get it in?
What do you mean, how did I get it in? It was on my damn ship.
How did you
did
get
it
it
get
onto
there?
your ship?
He built it there.
I can pay people.
That too.
Okay.
I mean, this isn't rocket science. I mean, kind of it is,
Heavy.
but it.
This is a rocket. So this is the airship.
No!
There was clapping.
Did you not look outside when you came in?
We saw the balloon.
Did you see what was attached to the balloon?
Your house.
Yeah.
No. God.
No, but it's because I'm wearing these. Are these yours?
Nope.
They're
But
just big glasses. What is she chunking?
I thought there was a
No, they're
rubber
just-
band.
She's just got big glasses.
Oh.
I found them somewhere in the Feywild. I don't know who they belong to.
They're not mine, but they're pretty cool.
Yeah. I gotta keep looking for the owner of them.
I gotta keep looking. Here you go.
Thanks.
Bloop. So, way airships work. Let me school you a little on these ones. Hot air blows up into balloon. They stole my piece. They stole my piece.
Your engine.
My engine.
The hot air generator? Well, we can just get Lenny talking and that'll probably fuel it.
See, I had the same. I was like, hey, we've got one in the cart, but I wasn't going to say it. But then you did that, and high five.
Did you say bees?
Bees don't carry this thing up, do they? The gnomes weren't riding bees, were they?
Why the
The
hell?
bees don't flap their wings in order to generate body heat in order to create a large updraft of hot air that then lifts your balloon up into the sky, do they?
What?
I just want to make sure that there are no giant sword-wielding bees in any part of this.
And they called me crazy.
So the answer's no.
I don't think so. I don't
Okay.
think so.
I think mine is done too. Oh, no, there we go.
What's up?
We thought our chats broke.
I don't know.
What?
Okay.
What?
So there are no bees. We
No
have
bees.
settled that matter.
Who said anything about bees?
Some crazy people.
There's been a lot of talk lately
Other crazy
of
people.
giant bees in the east.
Nobody's talked about bees in years. What are you talking about?
Why is no one talking about the bees?
Where did the
Because
bees
they're
go?
all gone.
Why are you so concerned about the bees?
Because they're an integral part of any eco. We'll talk about it later.
It's true.
We've got bees floating around, but I don't know why you have to make them
Wait,
giant.
wait. Bees float?
Fly, whatever you want to call it.
Excellent. Let's harness
Those are
the
two
power
very
of the
different
bees.
things. I thought we had established that this was not a bee-adjacent operation.
It's not. I'm not doing anything with bees. Why?
There you go. So
Okay.
then we don't have to worry about
Yep,
the
we're
bees
good.
right now.
Okay, so
I didn't think we had to worry about them in the first place.
What if we could harness their power? We'd have a flying device that also produces honey.
Equally true. We'll have to figure this out on a later expedition.
Hey.
That would
do
be
it.
incredibly sticky.
That's true. It'll help it stay up.
Kind of reminds me of the Willy Wonka mobile, where the foam is flying out. That would be the bee ship.
Let's call it Plan B.
Goodbye.
okay, so To the
Oh,
south.
it's been a good run, guys.
Doesn't get any better than this.
Goodbye. Remind me when the episode is over. Ask me about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and the Bee. Just remember. Continuing.
I suspect it's a similar story.
If you have the same story, I'm going to be really interested. It's going to be funny.
All right.
Anyway.
So, south.
South.
Okay. We'll do this thing.
We will find the engine. And we will bring it back to you.
So
Where did the goblins go?
How many hobgoblins are you thinking there?
Wait, are they goblins or are they hobgoblins?
They're little hobgoblins.
Oh, it's easy.
What?
Nothing.
You? What?
Well, for the whole band of us.
Yeah.
You got 3.
And also, I mean, like,
There's
I
a
am an
big half
expert
orc in the cart. It's fine.
with my daggers.
Yeah.
They won't even see me coming.
And the fancy bow.
And the bow.
And the fancy bow.
I've recently received an upgrade in that regard. And you have nothing to fear, Miss Fizzbutt.
And she runs back up to you and says, do I not? Click, click. Really? Really?
Really?
And then you hear poof! An explosion happens in the back of the hut.
I
And
did
you
not
can now
cause that.
see out of the hut and to the wall of the town. And she looks back and she says, that wasn't supposed to happen.
I did not cause that.
Carry on. You
didn't
guys
do
make
it.
a mech-
Wait, where are the hobgoblins?
South. Along the
Oh.
coastline. In a cave.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Right.
Glad you were hearing that then.
All right.
We gotta wiggle Lenny up.
South we go.
South we go.
We gotta wiggle Lenny up.
We have to wake Lenny up.
We gotta wiggle Lenny up for this.
Do we need Lenny? I mean, how many hobgoblins can there possibly be?
Lenny.
A lot.
Could be just 2 of them.
Well, we
can
have 2
scout
options.
it out.
All right. We
Yeah.
get a clipboard and we go down there and we say that we're with the Census service and we need to know how many hobgoblins are in the cave.
Oh, this is a good plan.
I actually, yes, I think this is a very good
This
plan.
is exactly what we should do.
All right.
So, hold on. We'll leave Lenny here.
Disguises.
We'll leave Lenny here because no one will believe that we're census takers
No.
with a body.
Yeah.
Bring out your dad and tell us how many you have living.
Bring out your dad and how many are left.
Wait. Maybe we should bring Lenny.
We should absolutely. bring
Maybe we
Lenny.
should bring Lenny because then if they get uppity, it can be like, that's what happened to the last guy.
All right. Can we borrow a clipboard?
And a lab coat, please.
Excellent.
Yeah?
I like your thinking. Excellent. Can I raid your closet?
What?
I need a disguise.
Lab coats.
What do you want?
I need something that will make me look like a boring official of the government.
You mean other than what you're dressed in already?
These are the finest of studded leathers, which I have recently procured, and I do not appreciate your disparaging comment.
Oh, God, is she always this nasty?
She's very nice normally. You just have to get to know her.
I'm still wearing royal bathrobes.
Forgot about that.
Yep.
There is nothing here that will fit you.
Nope.
But you are only slightly smaller than I am.
Shopping!
I am only slightly taller than you are.
Are you trying to comment on my shortness?
We should
No.
go shopping.
On my tallness.
Are you calling me short?
No, I'm calling myself tall.
Ipso facto calling me short?
There
No.
needs to be a basis of comparison for this conversation. You're just going to make it worse.
Can I raid your closet? For a disguise with which we will go and acquire your
Let's go shopping!
engine.
Let's go shopping!
Never mind, we'll go shopping.
Let's go shopping to the tailor! Do you have a tailor in the area that you could possibly direct us to,
I'm
please?
sure there are a couple in town, yes.
Is there one that you would suggest?
No, they're all crazy.
Okay!
But the threaded needle will probably work the best for you.
Threaded needle. Thank you.
Let's travel through space! Wait, no!
All right. Back into town.
Through the hole.
Through the hole. So you go through the hole. You go out the back of the hut.
We could leave the guard here for now
Yeah.
with Lenny in it. He'll guard it.
He'll be fine.
Somehow, as you're walking out,
I'm
you
going
know,
to cover him, though, so that he doesn't get any sunburn.
yeah, and what you don't understand is how, first his arm was hanging over it. Now it's his legs that are hanging over
Oh, no,
the
I'm going to
side.
tuck him back into the cart.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull the cart into some shade so that he's nice and comfortable.
Tuck him in.
I'm gonna put a pillow under his head, and I'm going to cover
Fluff up
him
the hay.
so that he stays warm. Fluff up the hay so that he's comfortable, so that when he wakes up he doesn't have a cramp, so that he is very well equipped and rested to carry me.
And so you tuck him in tight, and he looks very comfortable, sleeping
Excellent.
very, very angelically almost. And
He's unconscious,
as
that's fine.
he's doing this, you just see his thumb go into his
Excellent.
mouth.
Yes,
Ah,
AJ.
he's a precious boy.
this sleeping thing must be a side effect of us being in this realm.
Perhaps. I was feeling very, very sleepy. However, I did also consumed very copious amounts of sugary pastries. I think he might also just be having a sugar crash.
I don't know, it's a pretty big sugar crash. Maybe it's special sugar in these realms. Anyway, let's go shopping!
Shopping!
So as you walk back into town, and stroll through the roads, you do find the threaded needle. You see a sign wavering in front, and it's just a spindle with a needle and yarn that's about to go into the thread.
The unthreaded needle!
Hey!
Yes!
That's not what we call my shop!
The soon-to-be threaded needle!
Damn it, I've got to get that sign fixed!
I know a good graphic designer!
The impendingly threaded needle.
Yes! We need to be dressed like nerds!
What?
Nerds!
And you see a man walk out from behind the counter, very gaunt in nature, long black hair, wearing a robe, a beautiful satin tunic, gold striping that comes down on the shoulders and the neck. He says, "Excuse me, you want to be dressed how?"
I'm sorry,
We-
sir. We are going to a masquerade party,
We
and we
need-
would like to be dressed as census takers.
It's a group costume.
It's a group costume. It's gonna be great.
Census takers.
Yes, sir.
It's a very droll party.
It is.
Could you
The
please
theme
explain to
was-
me what a census taker looks like?
A taker of censuses looks like a person who works for the government and hates their job.
Yeah.
That's all fine and good, but that does not describe the dress that you want me to craft.
A white tunic with a black robe and perhaps some sort of neck adornment.
Yes.
A what?
A white tunic with some sort of neck adornment, another piece of fabric to add an embellishment of color along with it, and a black
But
robe
not
that
too much color, because that would be
That'd be-
not
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
a dark blue or red,
Yeah.
and then a robe that's fitted over.
Probably
with-
brown or black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe navy blue.
And if it was
Suitably
a
boring.
slightly worn fabric, or we could possibly get some
Or a very
wearing on
uncomfortable
it,
looking fabric. Yeah.
would be good.
Okay, and you see him. Let me think about this really quick. I will be right back.
Do you have any of Polly's Esther fabric? Polly's Esther.
I've heard of this mythical fabric.
Yes.
It's kind of, you can slide right off of it.
Yes.
You need at least
Yes.
2 esters,
Yes.
usually 3.
Yes. 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 Polly was very crafty with her fabric making.
Interesting.
Yes.
And he walks into the back, and all you hear him scream is, "Jessup! We've got some work to do!" And you see him almost immediately come back out, like to the point where you could barely see him come out. He was so quick, and then he just. Is this what you're looking for?
They said you were good.
I know.
They
what we're looking for?
That is
underestimated
what you were
you.
looking for.
Yeah.
It's almost described exactly to a T from what Sully had expressed, except it has initials that say AH on the collar.
Who is A.H.?
I assume that's the proprietor.
Is this not what you want?
That
No,
is
no,
what
that
we
is
want.
what we
Make this
want.
work.
Now can we get it one in his size, one in her size, and one in my size?
Yeah.
Poof, already done. Because I
Excellent.
know my work is good, and I knew you would like it.
And how much do we owe you for this?
He looks down and embossing, pick stitching, tunic, weird thing across the neck. 30 silver each.
So 90 silver total.
Total.
Alius will pay the man.
I would like also perhaps some sort of tag that says census taker for each of us. And we can toss in the extra 10 silver to round it out to 1 gold.
Okay, weird sign. Strange concept for masquerade ball, but we're going with it.
No.
And you just see him slap a couple of these patches on. And
Excellent.
as he slaps it, it's almost like they fuse into the material.
Excellent.
Will this fit over my armor?
Try it on.
I'm going to try it on.
So as you try it on, it is so large on you that your hands don't fit out the sleeves. The tunic itself falls onto the ground, and you basically look like a Jawa as you're walking around. Oh, hold on. Let me fix that. And he comes over and pulls a string off of it, and it almost vacuums to your body and fits perfectly.
I feel dirty in this. Can we please get this over with?
Let's do
Take off my
this.
clothes, put on the other ones.
Ah!
It's a little snug here. It's a little, boop, and it fits perfectly to your body. Yours? You want it? Yes? No?
Yes, please.
Yes. Boop. I got a cool addition. Hold on. Poof, and it shrinks to your body size. But then, Alius, you can see that down the back, the purple from Cecil's hair extends down the back of the...
I have a racing stripe.
Yeah, down the back of the tunic.
I don't think I want a racing stripe.
Excellent.
But I have my glasses. They're really nerdy.
Excellent. This is perfect. And
Of
I paid a
course
man
it
of
is.
gold.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you.
Now to take some censuses.
Yes.
Yes. Now we just need clipboards.
He has a clipboard.
Excellent. Excellent. And we will prestidigitate. Once we get there, I will prestidigitate us some badges. So we're even more official.
All right.
Nothing can possibly go wrong with this plan.
I love,
This is the best plan
I
we
love
have
this plan.
literally ever come up with. And it is bound to work perfectly.
This is a great plan. I don't-
Onward!
Onward.
To take some censuses.
So you're going by foot to this cave, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because you're leaving Sully in the cart.
Yes.
Excuse me?
Or not Sully, Lenny in the cart.
Oh, yes.
You two were fused earlier today as one.
That was Ajo.
Still. Lenny, Slenny, whatever you want. Slenny,
Slenny?
Slenny.
Lully? Lely?
That's what we get for choosing names that are so close together.
I know. You could just go with Lenny and it still works.
Sally!
Sally. All
Lily
right, so
Sally-Ollie! Lily Sally-Ollie! Lily Sally-Ollie!
Roll,
Lily
roll, 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 roll.
Sally-Ollie!
all right, so
Onward!
So you
Onwards.
follow the coast down, and the sun follows with you. I mean, the coastline of this part of the realm is absolutely what coastline?
Wait! Where'd this kid come from? Go home, kid!
What?
The sun is following us.
Oh,
Whose kid are you? How did you find us? Go home!
Very
so
good.
No
you
one's been on
see-
this adventure!
no, none. But you see, the coast is just utterly beautiful and just gorgeous. The sand is almost a white sand instead of the normal brown that you're used to. But as you make your way to this cave, you clearly see it coming. These hobgoblins made no effort to hide where they have made residence. But as the sun is going down, you see two outside of this hovel, this hole in a birch of a hill, and you see them light two torches on the outside
Oh, this is very homey.
of the cave entrance. And you just see them standing there kind of leaning against the cave entrance, talking to each other. You're about maybe 100 yards off.
I will prestidigitate us our badges really
Okay.
quickly and hand
And then
them out.
poop, 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 and they all appear around. There's a rope and a badge that hangs off of your
Yes,
neck.
excellent.
It says
Before we
Dawnport inspection.
before we get into range, I am going to while we're headed there, I've been pulling stitches along the side of one of my seams
Okay.
to create a hole big enough that I can get my hand in, so that if need be, I can reach one of my daggers.
Okay.
That's it.
So what you guys, how you guys approaching this camp?
Onward!
clipboard.
Does it look like there are a lot of tracks for a lot of them? I mean, I'm not like...
If you look around the ground, you can see that it's been padded down by foot traffic. So you would think it's more than just these two.
Excellent.
I mean, you can't get a good number. You can't really gauge a good number of how many, but there's enough.
Onward!
Yep.
So as you guys start to get closer, you see the hobgoblins that are kind of leaning against the
I'm the
stone entrance.
supervisor.
And they look at each other, and then they look back, and then they look at each other, and you see one do this.
Excuse us.
Good day, citizens!
Sorry for calling at such a late hour, but we are part of the official census taking service, and we need to know how many of your kin are here.
The what and the what?
The official census taking service.
You see, we have badges.
The census is very important because without it, the government does not know how many funds to allot to your particular district for the support of the hobgoblin interest.
This is the first I've ever heard of any support for our interests.
We find that many people feel that the government is not properly supporting
Is
them.
this just
However,
another trick of Palandra? Is
if-
that what you're trying to tell
if
me?
this is the first time you've ever filled out a census, it's quite possible that you have never seen benefit because you have never filled out a census.
What is a census?
It is an official count of the entities living within a certain boundary.
Nah. You're lying to me. What?
We have badges. What do we?
I don't know. If you would like to review our credentials, we would be more than happy to present them to you.
Okay.
She hands over the badge.
What was that?
My badge.
Not anymore.
Well, just because you bent it and threw it on the ground doesn't make it any less my badge.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't very nice. That was destruction of government property. If you're willing to overlook it, if you are willing to accept our census, if you please, sir, or madam.
No one ever
You're-
calls me a sir.
Hobgoblin individualness. We just need to know how many hobgoblins do you have in residence?
You're joking, right?
No.
We don't joke, sir.
This is very
Or madam.
serious government business. How can you expect any kind of governmental support if we do not know how big the population is?
What? What? No.
Don't you want better schools for your children?
What?
We cannot accurately allocate funds towards your district without having an appropriate, exact
We're
head
not
count.
in a district. We're in a hole in the. What?
You are, in fact, in a district. As of recent
If
developments
you would like to talk about
in
your
the
border,
city, you are now represented in the city of Dawnport.
The district borders have recently been redrawn. If you would like to take it up with the local council, you are more than welcome to. However, that is not our business. Our business is simply to have an accounting of the number of individuals in residence within the district. How many individuals do you have
you're
within
lying.
residence?
Listen, Palandra's never given us any help. I don't know why you think we would believe she. What? No.
So do you believe that the government is not representative of your interests?
Yes.
May I recommend running for local government?
No.
If you do not run for local government, how can you ever expect to have representation within the local government? And therefore, how can you ever
And you just see him
expect the local government to
Starting to
represent your
sharpen his
interests?
teeth with his dagger.
This is a very educational
It's
episode.
quite poignant. But typically, we just rob from the government and bring it back to where we want.
but that is unsustainable.
Says you.
Well, you may steal, but then there will be repercussions.
Not yet. Palandra hasn't gotten her hands on us yet.
It is simply a matter of time.
One must work within the system to change the system.
Nah.
Why rob from the government when if you commit to
If you
filling out our survey, the government will provide things for you. such
And
as
then you can
nicer
continue
roads.
to rob them should you
and
so
jobs.
choose. I do not wish to deny you your profession. I only wish to ensure that you are given your due by the government.
Now, if you become part of the government, then you can rob everyone equally.
On a
I like
much
how you're
larger
talking
scale.
now.
We are simply census takers. We are not of the moral obligation of the government. We are simply stating it as fact.
We're just trying to do our jobs. And it is late. And it was a long walk out here just to say hello to you fine folk. It would be wonderful if you would simply answer our couple of questions, and we will be on our way.
Tell me a little more first about becoming part of the government and then robbing everybody else, because that sounds fantastic.
It's called taxation.
Yes.
Now, as goods and services are traded between the peoples, the government will be able to take a slice of that, a percentage,
For what reason?
Because they're the government.
Oh, yeah.
to
okay.
provide goods and services, to provide services to the people.
But we don't have to do it in the long run.
No, you don't.
Good. So we just take the money and don't provide the goods and services.
You could
Yes.
indeed not provide your civic responsibility. That is totally up to you as the government. Except you're not part of the government now. You would have to participate in the government in order to become part of the government.
It's-
And to do that, you would have to answer our survey questions.
It is part of your civic duty.
What are the questions?
Question number 1. How many personages do you have in residence at this location?
Listen, I'm going to say out of game. That's what you're going to lead with.
Yes.
Okay, cool. 7?
7 personas.
And how many hobgoblins?
Whoa. Hey, you don't have to.
I'm sorry. I just didn't want to make an assumption that you would be consider yourself a person as opposed to an entity.
So, I mean, we're all technically hobgoblins, but if you want to just put us out like that, sure. 7.
And what would you say is the primary occupation of your household?
I would say thievery, yeah.
Thievery.
Excellent. This is very good.
How many of those 7 individuals in residence are children?
None?
No children.
No children.
What do you need with our children?
Oh, nothing.
We want nothing with your children, only to allocate the appropriate funds for their education.
Wait, you just told me as the government I could steal from people and not have to allocate.
You would have to run for government in order to do that.
But we are right now working within the current confines of the government. And in order to allocate funds to your schooling, we need to know how many children there are in residence.
Sure, none.
Okay, none. All right.
Do you have any pets?
No?
Any livestock?
In a cave?
We've seen stranger.
Do you own a boat? Particularly a fishing boat?
I don't Why would you need to know?
We
if
need
I
to know in order to allocate funds for fishing boat proceeds. It's part of the taxation process.
Which you can help control when you run for government. You
No
see the many
boats.
ways in which
No
the
boats.
government gets you.
How many rooms are within this household?
How does this at
It
all
helps us to
affect
Resident
determine.
zoning,
You
sir.
you just told me you needed to know how many people. Listen, I kind of know what a census is, and it's just a head count. What is with all these questions?
To determine property value.
You don't need my property value.
Property value is how we determine the land value taxation, which you can help determine when you become part of government.
Sometimes I can't keep a straight face on this one. But nope, not giving you the rooms.
Okay.
We will mark you down as a refuse to answer.
How many residents are registered voters?
None?
Oh, goodness.
What would you say is your annual income?
Depends on the week, depends on the year. Enough to get by.
It's very excellent. We very much appreciate your cooperation.
I'm
Indeed.
starting to regret it.
It will soon be over.
Are there any non-hobgoblin personages within your dwelling?
No.
Just the 7 hobgoblins.
Is that a problem?
No, sir.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, listen.
You
we keep our family close. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gnomes are also known for keeping our families close.
I've heard different. You guys are tiny and short. Why would you want to stick together? It's kind of
And
weak.
Could we ask if all of your domiciles are in residence at this time?
Yeah, I think for the most part, unless somebody snuck out.
Okay.
I mean, we're not short like her, so
Sully?
it's harder for us to sneak out,
Sully?
That's
unnoticed.
fair. That's fair. I would just like to
Civic duties.
cast magic
Civic
missile at him.
Now,
So you cast magic missile?
What? No rage!
Okay. Roll
fucking
me
do
some
this.
damage.
I I do
I was
think
really
we were
hoping you were
entitled to
gonna
a
say that at
surprise
least
round.
a couple of them were out because I don't know how we're gonna take on 7 of them, just the 3 of us. Oh goodness! Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry. I wasn't actually planning on having to do that. So,
I was
So you're
trying
going to
to-
roll 3.
I needed to ask about fire
D4.
exits.
yeah, I want to know about casting.
Like, is
it. I
this
don't
the only
think I
way in
can-
or out?
What do you need to know?
No, I was checking to see if I could cast it at a higher level, but I can't. But
Well, you can cast it out. If you have the slot, you can cast it
yeah,
out.
that's what I don't.
Oh, okay.
And I can't like put sorcery points into it because I don't have
Mm-hmm.
another slot. Like I can't bump it up to a level higher than I actually can normally cast.
Yep.
So, all right. Um, 11 points of damage, and
So you sit.
yes.
I was very close to discussing
Oh,
gerrymandering.
Yes.
Just FYI.
Oh. Oh goodness, yes. Darn it! I also teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of my choice.
What is that?
I
From the
can see.
tieflings?
Yeah, it's wild magic surge
Okay.
from the sorcerer. I
So-
was really hoping that it would be like it would turn into a fireball or something.
said
But
this is the weird.
That's the
weird-
first wild magic surge I've ever had to do.
So this is the weirdest episode of Schoolhouse Rock ever.
So you, as you see Alius getting extremely on the edge of bursting, you strike out. You send 3 missiles out of your hand at this hobgoblin that's just casually leaning up, and you just see him hit the wall that he's leaning against and just explode into pieces. And the other one, what was that? Sully?
So I need to update the data to 6.
And I will teleport, since I get to choose where I teleport, right behind that guy.
Okay.
Now he's flanked.
Yep. Punch.
Okay.
So we got a. That's an 18 and a 16 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay.
Bet she's killed selling cookies as a kid.
I mean, I did. So
I believe
I'm not
it.
gonna lie.
I believe it. I mean, you were
For 10.
already my favorite person
For 10?
here, but now
I'll leave
you're
it to.
just like that much more. Free.
And you snap into him twice, and you just see his body just almost break into 2, but he's still standing. Elias,
He's still standing.
he's still standing.
I'm pulling out my dagger.
Okay.
And I'm going to introduce it to his ribs.
Which I believe qualifies as a sneak attack because
He's
surprise
otherwise
round.
engaged.
And surprise round and yeah, there's like so many reasons that it's a sneak attack.
16,
That's a hit.
18, 19, 20, 21. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
God bless. 5 damage.
So you turn around, you run up his chest, pull out your dagger,
No rage!
and
No rage! Stop it.
and you just start stabbing him right
No rage.
repeatedly in the chest. And
Very quietly.
as you're quietly raging to yourself, you ride his body down, like his body falls backwards, and Cecil catches it and slowly brings it down as you're still stabbing him in the chest, and you just continue to stab him in the chest for a little bit.
God, wait, short.
All right.
Disparaging my people.
5.
Down to 5. Excellent.
Feel better now?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we going in?
I think we might as well at this point.
There's only 5.
All right.
Let's go quietly.
I will divest myself of my professional garb and leave my truly professional garb.
Mm-hmm.
Arm myself with both of my daggers and start sneaking into the cave.
Okay. So you sneak into the cave, and as you get about 15 feet in, you see that it veers off into two hallways. One goes left and one goes right.
I'm gonna go right.
Okay. Is
Is
everybody
anybody
following?
else
Or you
following?
going? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Keep a little bit of
Take off.
distance.
Go in.
Making you naked.
I mean, it was a good plan. It worked out pretty well. Right
Naked
up to.
tiefling. Sully the nudist tiefling.
I just remembered.
So you start.
Sneaking.
Alius, as you're sneaking down the hallway to the right, you come up and you start to hear laughter and banging and cheering and clanking as you get a whiff of burning wood and a smell of charred meat that smells very delicious to you if you are not a vegetarian. And you can hear glasses basically clanking together. And you can see the shadow of a flickering fire coming down the hall.
Do I see shadows of people?
Mm-hmm.
How many shadows of people?
About 5.
They're all here. Gonna sneak back
Okay.
and go down the left side
Okay.
and sneak.
So as you go down the left side, you don't hear anything from this side. You just see a violet hue coming out from the distance. In
We
the
should
distance.
have asked what the engine looks like.
Looks like an engine.
What's an engine?
I thought you would know.
We'll know when we see it.
I think the glowing thing might be it.
Maybe. Gonna sneak towards the glowing.
Okay, so you get closer and closer to the glowing, and then it comes. The hall opens up to an alcove, and you see stone steps that lead downward, and down the steps you see just it looks like a garden filled with all different types of plants and vegetations. As far back as this room goes, it's probably about another 50 feet back, and it's just covered in this vegetation. But you do see another alcove or a doorway at the back side of this.
Where's the
Is it
glowing coming from?
smokable?
The glowing is actually coming from
The grow
the
lights.
plants.
Okay.
It looks like a kaleidoscope of colors
Oh.
all coming off
Oh,
these
wow.
plants.
I was hoping
This
I
color
found
is
a
radiating.
supply.
Okay. I'm gonna hunker down so that I'm like within the foliage
Mm-hmm.
and sneak my way towards the alcove.
Okay. And as you sneak your way down, and as you do
holding
so, you
daggers.
hear a screech that penetrates your eardrums. It sounds like a fire alarm is going off in this room. And that's where we'll end for the evening.
Ah!
That was an amazing.
I mean, it was an excellent
3
plan.
hours of
Letty's
D&D.
gonna come back and be like, "You left me in the cart."
I'm sure he hears the sirens.
Yeah.
He'll come running.
Yeah.
Ambulance chaser.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair to assume that that's where we are.
Oh, that was an amazing plan.
Yeah.
It
It
almost
was excellent.
worked too.
And I think we learned something today
We all learned something
about
today.
our civic duty
Yeah,
to
don't
answer.
don't fill out the census.
Oh, I was just gonna say not all pirates say R, but that's
Not all pirates say R.
some say Q, but it doesn't have the same
Bees
effect.
are incredibly important to the ecosystem,
Yes.
and the census is kind of important.
Oddly enough, it's not honeybees that are endangered.
Yeah.
I heard that Hive collab that was like bouncing back. Well done, bees.
Oh goodness.
Fucking bees. I could not believe-
When I was a kid, I went to Universal Studios and they had a Honey I Shrunk the Kids like exhibit thing where they showed you how they did all the special effects, and they picked a kid from the audience to get up on the giant ass bee to film you like they were in the movie, and I
Oh,
was
fuck
that
that noise.
kid.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
No,
That's cool.
that was not me.
Horrifyingly
That was
for
my
a
that's
kid,
my
but
story.
cool.
Yeah, no, that.
I was thrilled.
That's awesome.
Got up on a giant bee.
Oh, was it furry?
No,
Oh, that could
it
be
was
creepy.
hard plastic.
Okay.
You got that many kids writing on it.
You don't want furry. Kids, they produce a lot of liquid.
Yeah. They lick everything.
They do. They put everything in their mouths.
Well, how else do you claim it?
It's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I can't argue with that logic. So gerrymandering.
That was a
So
legit
who's
plan.
doing what this week?
What am I doing this week?
What are you doing, Joe?
What are you doing, Joe?
Oh, Geek GirlCon.
Snap.
Wait,
That's-
what?
That's this
Geek
weekend.
GirlCon is this weekend.
Yeah.
What?
Geek GirlCon is this
Is
weekend.
this weekend.
Holy shit, that caught up. That
Yes,
I
it
know.
did.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what else? If it hasn't closed already, panel submissions for Emerald City Comic Con
Yes.
are ending like this week or something like that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What is going on?
No, wait, that's
Yeah.
not. I thought that
know.
ended like October.
Dude, it's
One.
not
I
October yet.
saw that it was ending soon. That,
Okay,
that was,
yeah.
like very, very soon.
Yep.
It's almost like next week is October.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Weird.
Yeah.
I know. It's
So Geek GirlCon, if you haven't checked it out, it's an amazing convention put on by a lot of our friends here in Seattle. I got to experience it for the first time last year, and it's a wonderful, wonderful place where everybody's just kind of free to do whatever you enjoy.
Yeah,
I don't know
it
how to
is.
describe it other than that.
They've got a fantastic DIY science area for like kids and adults, and it is wonderful. They did like DNA from strawberries and all sorts of cool stuff like that.
It's super cool.
And Annie Munich runs like tabletop RPGs downstairs, and they have Legend of the Elements, so you can play some, legally different than Avatar role playing.
Does in no conjunction with said show.
No, absolutely not.
I believe it's called Proxy.
Yes.
Proxy is the name of the game.
Yes.
but it is a wonderful
Proxy,
time.
the last
And it's-
windbender.
Are you
It's
serious?
No, I'm making this up.
yeah, no, but it's a great expression of
I mean,
a
I
diverse
believed it.
culture.
Agreed.
Yeah. It is a really cool convention. I don't think they're sold out, so you could probably
think
still
so
get
either.
tickets and head over there, downtown Seattle,
Convention
at
Center.
the Washington State Convention Center.
Yep. Good.
If you see Tara, you should say hello. My friend is on the board.
I would go just to say hi to Tara.
I would also go just to say hi to Tara, though I imagine she is incredibly busy right
I'm
now.
going to say hi to Tara, and she's going to have no idea who I am.
Tell her Lizzie sent you.
Okay. Cool.
She knows me. This week I am. Let's see. Okay, tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing nothing. Shockingly, it's the only weekend AJ and I don't have anything going. And then on Wednesday, I am going to be on Geekspace TV.
Yeah.
On episode 2 of Leviathan, where I am playing an. People made a lot of jokes about this. An incredibly tall warrior woman.
It's kind of funny.
Yes.
Kind of
She's
funny.
like 7 feet tall. And then, okay, so that's Wednesday. On Thursday, I'll be streaming on my own channel at 7 p.m. Pacific time. We're doing Alien Isolation. It's very frightening. I do a lot of time hiding in closets. On Thursday, no, that was Thursday. On Friday, AJ will be on Geekspace TV at 6 o'clock Pacific on Exalted, Games of Divinity.
Yeah.
And then this weekend, I probably won't be going to GeekGirlCon because I'm possibly going to be unconscious or possibly having lunch with you.
Possibly. Maybe we should do it at Geek GirlCon because I totally forgot
good
that
idea.
was this weekend.
We might. I'd have to get a ticket then.
Yeah, me too.
I also forgot it was
You
this
can
weekend,
get them
so
at
thanks for
usually you
bringing
can get them
that
at the
up.
door too
Yeah.
if you didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what I had to do last year. So
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
We'll see.
We could take the bus.
Yeah. maybe.
How
I
about
am not broadcasting tomorrow. I'll probably be playing a game on Wednesday, and then I'll be running the behind-the-scenes stuff on Wednesday and Friday for Geek Space TV as the producer and so on for that channel. And I'll be like playing games and maybe talking a lot on my own channel. And then
Nice.
collapsing this weekend or going to Geek Girl Con and having
One of the
lunch
two.
with this one.
What's going on this week? Tomorrow, we have, if you can, at noon, if you're around, come to the Penny Arcade channel. Our Acquisitions Intoxicated stream is going, and we're incredibly excited about it. We're brewing a beer or making a recipe for Coriander, who is one of the is the horse of all horses in the C-Team show. So stop by the Penny Arcade stream, and we will be, myself, Jerry Holkins, will be hosting that show. Mike Rahulik's going to be on because we're going to be tasting the Jim Dark Magic Velvet Cape beer we brewed. And then afterwards, we're going to be doing another round of Mythos Tales. Tomorrow night, we have our Amateur Hour D&D show. Wednesday night, I'm super excited. For about an hour, my friend Stone Chin from Ubisoft and I are going to be creating his first D&D character on the stream at 7 p.m.
Oh, snap!
So I'm super excited because I love getting my friends into D&D, and I'm super excited to have Stone on because he's just an awesome person, and you're going to really enjoy, I think, seeing him make his first D&D character, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a wizard because he's been shopping for wizard hats. So
I mean, you know what I'm really looking forward to? I'm hoping next week to go find a costume shop to get myself some plastic daggers.
I think you should because that'd be
I
hilarious.
mean, I'm really hoping.
I really
And
just
then
want to see you go into a
some
rage and do that
various
with
plastic
daggers in it.
cutlery. I am kind of hoping for that. I
Oh.
feel like I need plastic swords in my life
if you can't-
anyways.
If you can't find plastic ones, I got some real ones as well.
Oh,
Please no.
I do too, but
I mean, for this show, okay, but please no.
Wait, what?
I'll bring Oathkeeper. I have a full-size
Please.
Oathkeeper at home. That's the sword that Brienne uses, Brienne of Tarth, on Game of Thrones. Also, A Song of Ice and Fire, the book series. If like you're gonna be really sensitive about me referencing the TV show instead of the books because the books came first, but it's Brienne of Tarth, Oathkeeper, and I have the sword. It's really big. It's really heavy. It's amazing.
Would you say it's bigger than your gnomish body?
Yeah.
So you couldn't wield it?
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Awesome. So that's the week for all of us, and we will see you next week. All right, bye guys. See ya. Thanks for watching. It's been a blast.
We're just gonna keep
Bye!
waving.
Keep waving!
Keep waving.